Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling Podcast.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling Podcast. I'm Ant and I'm joined today by
Dom!
And today we are watching a live stream of Slammiversary.
Yes, indeed. Yes, we are. We're going old school.
I'm
watching some Impact, baby.
Impact, is that old school? Do you consider that old school?
Oh, I do. I consider it old school. I consider it as a sort of more recent NXT and WWE and AEW fan. For me, going back to watch a pay-per-view for Impact it's quite a big deal.
Like you was doing in the days of Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair and all that. Well, we're actually 52 seconds away from the live stream starting on Fight TV. Say hello in the comments below and we'll try and keep up with them all the way through. And Dom's going to let you know as soon as we go live on the fight screen. So if you are watching this on playback, you can keep up with us.
Yeah.
Let us know if the sound's okay and stuff. We've had a few issues here today, setting it up. Do you like the dinosaur in my background?
I mean...
Can you see my dinosaur?
I'm excited. Excited to...
You haven't got a YouTube page open up, have you?
What?
That's what it's like when you're trying to like do 20 things.
That is cool. That is really cool. Why can't I have a dinosaur in my background?
Well, you can if you get some cool bed covers like me. Tell us when this stream's starting then, please, Dom. Give everyone a countdown.
It's starting in 2 seconds, 1 second, 0 seconds.
Woo! Here we go.
Federal law.
Federal law prevents live streaming. We won't be showing any video of the footage, obviously. And if you want to buy it, then you have to go to Fight TV. Sorry about that for everyone that's watching. Oh, we have 4 people watching. Wow.
Yeah, that's nice. Hi, guys. Hi, you guys.
Oh, it's Tombstone. Hey, Tombstone. Thanks for coming. Sorry, we were a bit late setting up, so we've not even had a chance to thingy. But thank you so much. Hello. Jack says, are you ready for the big swing? Are you ready for the big swing, Dom?
The big swing? That sounds like a weird position, Jack.
Indeed.
Indeed. What kind of position do you want me in?
Tombstone says he wanted Deonna Purrazzo to stay in WWE, but he's happy that she's getting a good push. Well, she is. I mean, she's gone in and she's right at the top. The pay-per-view has started now.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we've got sort of a pre-show vibe going on.
I don't even know if I'm going to ask down. Is it a pre-show? Please tell me it's not a pre-show.
Well, there's like a weird promo going on. There's some kids. Oh no, so there's Eric Young there. They're just like sort of just flashing between like older Impact stars.
Yeah.
Some nice city shots.
Jack says FBI. And there's a still T-Rex behind you. There's going to be a still T-Rex. Like I say, I've got the most awesome bed covers because there's a funny story about this. Can I tell this story?
Of course you can.
Thanks, man. So our last we was walking through town and I saw these dinosaur covers and I was like, they're amazing. And she's
they are quite awesome.
That's great, but you're never having them. And I was like, but why? It's really cool to have dinosaur things. She's like, don't be stupid. You're not a kid. So she went out and I went out and bought them.
Which you should.
She come back and she came back with dinosaur bedding and had to put up with it, I guess. Just the type of person I am, Dom.
Yeah, I mean they're nice. I love them. I'm a huge fan.
How was the sound, Jack and Tombstone, who's in chat watching? Great to know. Maybe I'll switch this up.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my sound up slightly so I can hear a little bit for a change. Yeah, a lot of repeated sort of vignettes and sort of images going on. So hopefully we're actually going to start the action soon.
Yeah,
here we go. We've got a ring. We've got a ring. 3 hours, baby. Let's do this. 3 hours. Come on.
Is it 3 hours? Who knows?
3 hours. Josh Matthews just
Jack
said.
says a fair few comebacks tonight. It's nice. I'm pleased that Jack's joined us in chat. I thought he was doing his Trekkie watch tonight.
Hey, Jack. He's got the Rascals.
Is that these are?
The Rascals, the tag team, yes.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
I can't hear anything, unfortunately, because my setup is not the best, but I'll try and fix that in a bit.
Yeah. So the Rascals have an open challenge. I wonder who it might be.
Oh, I wonder who it's going to be. Is it going to be Gallows and Anderson?
It could potentially be.
I think it is.
Could potentially be.
Jack says the sound's great. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate that, man.
Thanks, Jack.
Appreciate that. Are you planning on joining us all night, Jack, or it's going to be a long one? A very long one. T-Rex behind me, though.
Wow, okay, what was this? Who's it? Motor City Machine Guns, no way. That's awesome. Like one of the greatest tag teams of Impact history. Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley, who was last seen in NXT. He had a very, very brief very, very brief contract for one match during the tag team tournament, which obviously was won by Riddle and Pete Dunne.
Right.
So this was actually a tag team. They were a TNA original team.
Yeah.
But I got really excited to see one of these guys in NXT, and then it didn't work out for him.
Let you down.
Yeah, but obviously it's great to see him back now. They're one of the greatest tag teams of all time. They're great in Ring of Honor as well.
Greatest tag teams of all time. You do that a lot, man.
Trust me. Watch them in action. They're fantastic.
Anyway, I thought this was going to be Gallows and Anderson.
Yeah.
So is that the first letdown, or what do we say?
Well, hang on a second. 2 seconds. I'm just sorting out our description for the channel because it's got some old stuff in it.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
I'm on it.
Thanks, man.
No problem, man. No problem.
I am on comments, and Jack says, ended earlier than I thought. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed your Trekkie experience.
Right, cool. That's sorted.
It has been a real pain setting up tonight. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was the first one I think we've done like this.
For a while, yeah. Well, it's the first one we've done all online. Like, normally, if we was to do a watch-along, like, you've always been here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I quite like it, though. It's nice. I mean, we can do it.
Well, it's doable. We'll make it work, man, during these rubbish times.
Yeah, we do. I'm sad I can't see you, though. I can't see your beautiful face.
Can't you?
I'm really excited about this. This is great. The Motor City Machine Guns are fantastic.
Jack says, possibly not, as I've been up since 7. Also, my Fitbit says I have a heartbeat of 0, so I'm a zombie. Dude, I think you need to get your batteries changed in your Fitbit. But thank you for joining us for however long you stay up for, basically. I hope you've managed to watch along with us.
Indeed, yeah, absolutely. It's great to have you, mate, as always.
Yeah, Jack was watching the Gas On live stream we did earlier, which is really cool.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
So who are these two first in, Dom?
So you've got the Motor City Machine Guns, and you've got the Rascals at the moment. I think it's important. It's like I say, it's a good little first introduction back for Motor City Machine Guns. Honestly, they had the best. They had some fantastic matches. Obviously, some people hopefully watching will know the Motor City Machine Guns. I got into the Rascals a little bit. They seem to be quite an up-and-coming team. But again, to see the Motor City Machine Guns back, when I would have thought it would have been Gallows and Anderson, is pretty cool. It's quite a nice little spot.
Nice.
Yeah, it's awesome. So you got Chris Sabin in here from Motor City Machine Guns.
Would you class it as a disappointment that you want Gallows?
No, not at all. But then I've seen the Motor City Machine Guns loads. So,
have they been in Impact recently, or are these new?
No, what? No, Motor City Machine Guns are like Impact originals.
Okay, so I really don't watch Impact, man. So
Yeah.
you're
So
gonna
that's
have to educate me as we.
well.
rock
Well,
on.
a lot of these guys weren't around when I was watching Impact, so it's quite new for me as well. But it's exciting to see Motor City Machine Guns back in, like I say.
When did you stop watching Impact out of interest?
Um, I think probably about 4 or 5 years ago, but then I picked it back up again probably in the last 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I'm a big massive fan of Rosemary.
Yeah,
Um,
man. Well, Rosemary's great. Great
there's
character.
there's a few others. Obviously, we interviewed Ace Austin on the channel.
Yes, we did.
Uh,
That was online, right?
yeah, it was online on the Soundsphere page. Yeah,
On the Soundsphere page. So go and check that out.
thanks, guys.
Jack is constantly writing messages because Jack is awesome. Anyone that's joining us in chat, leave us a message and we will get back to you.
My
Well,
webcam bouncing. It's because I'm excited, Jack.
well, why are we watching this, Dom? I mean, that's just quite an interesting question.
Why are we watching it?
Yeah.
Who's asking? Are
Me.
you asking? Why not?
Because you was like, let's go, let's do this sort of watch along. And I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. But you were really excited for this?
Yeah, I am. I'm excited to see what happens. I think it's a re-emerging time for Impact. I think it'll be nice to acquaint ourselves with some of the stars because obviously Impact's been overlooked for a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to kind of get back into it. So I think obviously it'll be good for us as wrestling fans, but also
I'm quite
people
happy watching
as
any
well.
wrestling at the minute, man.
Yeah, like I say, I think they've done some really good stuff kind of under the radar recently with WWE and AEW, kind of taking the reins. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
pretty excited.
Nice to watch something a bit different.
I think for you, I think you've just got to kind of just watch it and see if you enjoy it. You know what I mean?
That's all I'm gonna do, brother. It's not been a bad match so far.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Weird, man, because I can't hear it. It's real annoying. I can hear you though.
That's good. You can hear me. You need to, maybe just turn it up slightly on your. Oh, of course you're not. Yeah, of course you're waiting for me, aren't you? Yeah,
It's on a different thing.
yeah, of course.
Jack says, "Whoa, Dom's webcam is bouncing
Yeah.
like mad."
I just got that. It's because I'm excited, Jack.
It's not. It's because he's pressing buttons that he shouldn't be pressing.
That was when I was fixing the description.
There we go. Jack says, "Oh, thank you." He says, "I'm surprised I'm not some RIP on the Bullet Club. Not a disappointment. I stopped when Eric and Hogan come in. They helped kill WCW, so I thought they'd do the same there." Fair enough. Are you watching the pay-per-view, Tombstone? Have you managed to find a... Are you watching it as well, Jack? Let us know if you're watching it along with us. It'd be awesome to hear.
Maybe this was part of a veteran move by the Motor City Machine Gun, kind of taking the best the Rascals had, and now putting
So no audience?
Yep, no audience at the moment.
No, nothing in the crowd, have they? Got a lot of haze in that room though, man.
Yeah. Interesting to see the Motor City Machine Guns playing the heel here. They're obviously hugely popular, but I suppose there's no crowd, so I suppose people don't. People aren't going to be. I guess it sort of matters. It doesn't matter that there's no sort of heel face dynamic here.
No, man. Oh, and a kick out. We've got 5 people watching us. Thank you so much for watching us. Please like the video.
Thank you, guys.
And if enough people like it, we might do a watch along tomorrow night. Fancy that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Anyone in chat fancy that? Let us know if you fancy it. If you're up for it, we'll do the horror show. The horror show
yeah.
at Extreme Rules. If you guys are down with that, we can try and make it happen.
So there's a couple of comments on the fight thing, which is really interesting. A few of the people watching around the world are watching TNA for the very first time. That's quite interesting.
I think that the fact that they've been constantly advertising they've got WWE wrestlers, and part of the reason I agreed to watch this pay-per-view is because I'm excited to see who they've got, because it changes
I think for me, having you watch the Motor City Machine Guns is cool, because these guys were the highlight of, even in that era when Hogan was there, these guys were the originals that, really carried the brand. Do you know what I mean? Carried the, the brand outside of the WWE guys, because these guys weren't WWE guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, until Shelley joined like 4 months ago to team with Kushida. But yeah, they've never been WWE guys. So I want you to really watch them and see what you think of their in-ring action. The Rascals are great too, but in terms of character work and as a tag team, I genuinely do believe they're one of the best tag teams.
Well, I've enjoyed the match so far.
Good.
Was it just on Fight then? They're not showing this on Twitch?
No, so it's on Fight. I know you can watch it. There's the Impact Plus app, which people can watch it on as well. But I think that's kind of one and the same. I think the Fight has a deal with Impact.
Okay.
Certainly, this is how people are watching it in the UK as well.
Yeah.
On Fight. And I think because of the quality, I wanted it to be a good quality stream for us to watch.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I think it's pretty foregone conclusion that the Motor City Machine Guns are winning this.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I'm about to sneeze, guys. I do apologise.
Whoa, that was loud.
Hay fever. Sorry, guys.
Jack says for the police watching, which is one of 4 people, he's watching a very too legal really stream.
That's good
too. Making his bed. I'm up for Extreme Rules Watchalong. Cool. Well, we might do one tomorrow, man. And get like 10 likes on the video, we'll do it. How about that?
Quite impressed with the Rascals. I've seen them in a couple of matches and the highlights and stuff over the weeks. Pretty cool.
You really sort of keep up with Impact, don't you? You don't watch full shows, but you watch a lot of highlights.
I watch the highlights. Obviously, I watch it for the nostalgia. We have Tommy Dreamer in one of the main events tonight. There's Rhino is also a part of Impact now. Raven was a part of it recently. I quite like Eddie Edwards' wrestling style.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really like Rosemary. So I keep up for it for the favourites that I have. Oh, nice.
Wow.
That was cool. Like a foot stomp. Yeah, foot stomp,
man.
flying something. That was awesome.
It's weird, isn't it, going back to a wrestling show without a crowd, though?
Yeah, but I think,
why do you think they decided to do that?
Well, what do you mean? I'm pleased. WWE do it.
No, they don't. They have a crowd now. They learned the lesson.
Well,
they have wrestlers in the audience. So what I'm saying is that you would have thought that, because WWE was so unbearable to watch when there was nobody there.
Yeah.
And WWE eventually gave in really and put NXT talent on there.
Yeah.
And now, do you know what I mean? And so,
well, I suppose we're not hearing a lot of Impact, cases. So you know what I mean? Maybe they're being the safest company of everyone, which I think is probably.
Well, maybe so, man. Maybe so.
I think it's probably right. To be fair, yeah.
You are right. Yeah. Good thinking, mate. It's weird though because I'm complaining because I enjoy watching the product more, but I'd be complaining even more if they had people in there and someone got sick. So
yeah.
I'm not a good person. Jack says wrestlers with mass in the crowd at long last. I know, right? Almost like Kevin Owens had something to do with that.
Nice.
Oh,
awesome.
That was cool. That's got to be it, isn't it?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Broken
no.
it up.
Didn't expect that.
So you're going to see D'Lo Brown tonight as well.
It's D'Lo.
So the Aces and Eights were a great faction during the Hogan era, led by Bully Ray, or of course as we know him, Bubba.
Yeah.
D'Lo Brown was in that faction. So was Ken Anderson, Mr. Anderson, and a few others. Obviously, Ken Anderson isn't there anymore, and neither is Bully. But he is rumored to be one of the comebacks tonight. But Aces and Eights, D'Lo's been teasing it.
Okay.
So Aces and Eights was a big faction, and D'Lo's been teasing a return.
Right. Obviously, Ace Austin, Eddie Edwards, Trey, and Question Mark is the main event. All right, we assume that'll be the main event.
Yeah, Shingles win.
There we go. I missed the finish. Damn.
That's good. It'd be great to see them back at a full-time run. Obviously, this is brand new for them to come back. So it will be really interesting because they are stars. They are originals for Impact, and they were massive in ROH as well. So I think for TNA, this is a big get for their ratings if they come back full time. Look at that chest.
Yeah, man.
On Chris Sabin.
Like ground beef.
A lot of Impact's weekly stuff is, of course, taped.
Yeah.
So it's different. Do you, of course, you recognise Don Callis? Of course,
man.
you recognise.
Yeah, part of that 4-man team. What were they called?
With Kurgan. With Kurgan.
Jack's gonna have already said
Truth
it.
Commission. The
Truth Commission. Thank you. Yeah, the Truth Commission. It looks so different now. Cool. Jack's been writing in chat because Jack is awesome. Wrestlers, yeah. Do Impact have a developmental league? Dom, do you know?
No, not at present. Really interested to see this match as well. The women's gauntlet, the knockouts gauntlet. A lot of really good talent in this. Obviously, Sue Young is great. The Undead Bride, fantastic. There's a couple of really good talents there. Willie Mack is great. Did some really good work in Lucha Underground. I've just got into Chris Bay. Obvious comparisons to Kofi Kingston in terms of ring style.
Yeah.
Well, I think obviously you can say look, but I think more ring style, you'll see a lot of that. But Willie Mack was great in Lucha Underground. I like you to watch his matches. He's great. He's got a very sort of really good sort of style. Moose is good, ex-football player.
All right.
Obviously, really interesting to see Tommy Dreamer in this kind of match at this point in his career. Is interesting that the TNA World Championship isn't sanctioned, so that is not a sanctioned title at the moment. Jordan Grace and Deonna Purrazzo, of course.
Deonna Purrazzo was in NXT UK for a while.
Yeah.
She was really good.
So Callahan and Ken Shamrock, of course, you remember Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock's been back in the wrestling industry for about a year now, 2 years with Impact. Sami Callahan and Ken Shamrock had a great rivalry between themselves, and now they've started a tag team. And then, of course, this main event, Eddie Edwards, an Impact original. Don't know too much about Trey. I know that Ace Austin's very, very full of himself because I've spoke to the guy. He seems like a nice lad, but he's very, very overconfident. And of course, the question mark.
EC3.
Nope.
Okay. Who did you say it was? Eric Young.
Eric Young.
Sort of makes sense. Could be either. Could be either.
Or more likely because of the drink hits. James Storm.
Okay.
He's been with NWA for the last few years.
Right.
It's pretty surreal not having anybody. Like, it is pretty surreal, isn't it? Just having the lights and...
Yeah, but you're right, man. I mean, it's probably better, you know, like, we complain about having people in the crowd full stop, and then when we see it... Who's this? Popeye. It's Popeye, and his... Is that a parrot or dragon? What are they saying, Dom? Because I can't hear it, man.
Dragon, well, she's having a go. I've not turned it up all the way. She's just having a go. He is looking rather confused. Oh, and there's Rosemary.
Oh, Rosemary.
So that's a guy called... There's a guy called Johnny Swinger.
But we'll know him as Popeye, right?
No.
Tonight, Rosemary.
So that was Taya Valkyrie, who was on screen before. So we got Moose and Tommy Dreamer now.
Okay, cool. That seems like a good match to put on now. Thank you so much to everyone for joining us in chat. We got 5 people. That's brilliant. Jack's wrote more comments. That's awesome. Thank you, Jack. D'Lo, you went into D'Lo a bit. Aces and Eights happened when I started watching Sons of Anarchy. Good show, that. It is a brilliant show, Jack. It really is. Jack says he's not seen the spin-off, which is the... Have you watched Sons of Anarchy, dude?
No, I never watched it.
Too gory for you, I think.
Right.
You don't like scary things, yeah. I can't remember what the name of the thing was.
You're getting the highlights of Moose versus Crazy Steve, who was a part of Rosemary and Abyss's faction for a while years ago.
So this has all been happening on TV recently.
Yeah, this has been on TV. So there's Crazy Steve there.
Nice.
I always like his makeup. He was great. But I think Tommy Dreamer comes in to... he has an issue with Moose and his kind of conduct. Here we go, Tommy Dreamer with his mask on. Look at Tommy being safe.
I think Moose is one of them guys that you either love or hate, don't you?
I think he has a very solid reputation within football, the football world.
Right. Yeah, he just doesn't seem to be very loved in Impact.
You become a professional wrestler. Why? Because you're looking for another paycheck. And if you think I'm mad about...
So Tommy Dreamer's having his promo is he's mad at Moose because he's in it for the paycheck. He's in it for the stardom, quote unquote. Whereas Tommy Dreamer, of course, as we've seen in many of his promos, we know he's in it for the love.
Man, he's so good. He's looking so good for his age.
Tommy?
Yeah, man.
Do you know he's younger than Chris Jericho?
Well, he looks younger than Chris Jericho, I'd say that.
A lot of people can't believe that they are very similar age. Very similar. But yeah, he's
so good.
It's nice of you to say that. A lot of people rip into him a lot for his physical health and weight and stuff. Yeah, but like you say, he's doing all right.
Weight thing, but I mean, in terms of like face and hair, he's looking good. Nice to see him again. I don't think I've seen Tommy Dreamer since he was on the Edge and Christian show. The Edge and Christian show of awesomeness. Is that right?
What the pod of awesomeness?
Yes, that's it. Yeah. No, it was they did it on the network as well.
Right.
It was goofy. Truth Commission, who sanctions belts now? Just PWI.
Yeah, the TNA, this championship isn't sanctioned. I can't remember how that happened, but there was I think it was there was an issue with a vacation. This is before, of course, the vacation with Tessa Blanchard with the other championship. So I believe that the TNA World Heavyweight Championship right now is not a sanctioned belt, but it's being defended anyway.
Okay. I'm lost with your sanctioning.
Yeah, maybe we just ignore the sanctioning.
Tessa Blanchard lost it. Whoever wins the match at the end is taking the belt, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Done.
A lot of people are confused. A lot of people are confused in the comments on the Fight app that there's 2 world championships in TNA. That's because one isn't sanctioned.
Right. Jack says Moose is very talented, but I bet he's often awful to live with.
Oh no, wait, I think is it Jericho's younger. I'm trying to think. I'll get that right. Go check that, Jack. But I'm pretty sure because a lot of people, rightly or wrongly, made a comment and they said, look at a guy like Jericho, and then look at a guy like Dreamer in terms of physical fitness, and people rip into Dreamer, of course. So yeah, but there's a lot said about Dreamer, but yeah, he's doing all right.
It's a bit unfair though because they're in a different position. Like Jericho's getting paid a ridiculous amount of money to shoulder a company. Which is fair enough. You know what I mean? Tommy Dreamer's wrestling, and he's sort of. I wouldn't say Tommy Dreamer's as serious a deal right now as Jericho. Would you?
No, of course not.
You know what I mean?
I suppose he's still a draw, he's still a name. And
when Jericho came to AEW, when he first started AEW, he looked well out of shape, man.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe I love Tommy. He's on my bucket list. Impact recently asked me who would be my dream interviews, and Tommy was up there. For me, he's a legend. You know what I mean?
Cool, man. Speaking of interviews, you did an interview yesterday, Dom.
What was that? Sorry.
You did an interview yesterday. You interview on the channel with Jesse.
Yesterday. It was 2 days ago, but yeah.
Was it? I thought it was released yesterday.
Yeah, it was released yesterday, but yeah, I did it a couple of days ago. But yeah, we released the video yesterday. I'm glad that a couple of people have checked that out, which is great.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. You do a great job.
So yeah, there's a lot of talk because Moose worked with Tom Brady in the Football League. Of course, Tom Brady's a massive deal in American football.
Oh, Jack's going to be going off in the comments now about American football. You know it.
Yeah, so Moose has been a big deal in that context. Interesting comment from the Fight app was somebody said that Dreamer's the 2020 version of Terry Funk, which I quite like.
Yeah, man, and that's look, Terry Funk did some incredible stuff like throughout his career. Terry Funk had great matches 10 years ago.
Tommy Dreamer's like, thank you to the non-existent crowd.
Reminding us of the crappy world we live in.
Moose is goes under the wrestling god. Do you remember who did that before?
The wrestling god.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
JBL.
Oh, okay. It's a simple belt, isn't it? I like it. So why does Moose suck eggs?
They have a lot of banter.
Is that a reference to testicles?
They have a lot of banter. I think it's a reference to the bant quote unquote that Moose and Dreamer have.
Okay.
They've been going back and forth a lot in promos, and look at that kip up. Wow. I don't really watch too many Moose matches, but I know he's very athletic.
I hate to say it, but TNA sort of become developmental now. So many guys from TNA seem to go to NXT, and it's starting hardcore already.
I don't think it was meant to be a hardcore match, but apparently it is. That's
Give
good.
Give him some leeway. You've got Tommy Dreamer out there. I mean, you've got to, haven't you? He's been to the hardware shop. Oh, it's right. Jack's gonna be all over this reference. I'm guessing that's an opposing team shirt to who he used to play for. Jack says he's got Bumfluff. Dreamer's younger.
Yeah.
Tessa, I'd reckon, is NXT bound. It sounds like Triple H wants him. Yeah.
I think she's main event bound. She's main roster bound, to be honest.
Main event bound, possibly. I mean,
Roster.
Shayna Baszler and Bianca Belair are there at the minute. Tom Brady is my guy. He left my team, but he's earned that right. Good, Jack. He also says, me and Kofi Kingston support the same team. Good. And he enjoyed the kip up just as much as you did, Dom.
Good man. Good man. Wow. I didn't know this was hardcore, but I'm immediately more interested because it's a Tommy Dreamer match and it's hardcore.
It had to be, didn't it? 243 subscribers at the minute, Dom.
Nice. Thanks, guys.
On the road to 300, baby.
But maybe by 2025, we'll have 300.
Can we have 300 by the end of the year? What do you reckon?
300 by the end of the year?
Hard work.
I mean, I'd like to think so. Maybe a few more things like this, would help us out. I quite like this. I quite like doing this. Obviously, it's quite late for us in the UK, but there's quite a few people watching on Fight from the UK as well. So, we're not the only ones.
I bet we're not the only ones doing a watch along either.
Well, we appreciate
everyone that's joining us.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone that's joining us. Absolutely, we do. Just gonna shout on Twitter that we're doing it. In fact.
Oh yeah, good idea. I didn't. We was really close to not running out of time to get this on because just tech issues have been a nightmare today, as always.
Anniversary, yeah.
Kendo stick.
Yeah, you keep a tabs on the hardcore action, dude.
Will do. It's just Dreamer getting beat up.
He's very good at that. Bless him.
Go on, Dreamer.
It would be so awesome for him to win. I know he's not gonna, but
Well, dude, honestly, it'd get people talking about Impact if he did.
You think? I think Moose is he's a younger and fitter athlete, and he does have that mainstream appeal because of the football.
Oh right, okay.
Thing.
I'm guessing he's a good heel as well. Then, if he's been sort of
he is
footballer, because
he is a good heel. He was a good face too when he first came in, but I think you're right. He's got kind of the Batista effect. I think people wanted him to be a big face, but then people kind of responded to him as a heel.
Yeah. Dreamer's got the trash can over his head.
And get the drop kick.
Yeah. There's a thing about hardcore matches, and they don't feel hardcore anymore. The only one I can think of is that Omega and Moxley one, which just felt brutal.
Yeah.
But everything feels like. Has there been out hardcore about this? Interesting
debate while I know we're on Impact, but there's an interesting question that's come up on in conversation recently. The Kenny Omega, who did put on that great hardcore match, is failing on American television in terms of sort of reaching a mainstream audience. The world's favorite critic, the Disco Inferno, said that obviously working in Japan where they value high quality matches is very different to transitioning to TV in America where you have to work on your facial expressions and all that stuff and your promos. And he was saying that Kenny Omega just hasn't worked on American TV. His character just hasn't worked.
Who said that?
Disco Inferno.
He's an idiot. Disco Inferno is an idiot. How can you say he doesn't do facial expressions? That's all he does. In fact, he does it too bloody much. There we go. That's my opinion on that. But I agree. I don't think Kenny Omega's over in America at all. I don't think he's over at all at the minute.
So
But
why
that's
why
got
is
nothing to do with facial expressions and promos. That's stupid. The problem is he hasn't done any good programs. He had the Moxley program, which was good, and he was sort of starting to get over. But then he's taken a step back and done this tag team, and you can see that he's letting Adam Cole shine at the minute. Everyone that's in the matches with Kenny Omega looks phenomenal. Look, Private Party looks.
you say he's letting Adam Cole shine at the moment?
Not Adam Cole, Adam Page. Sorry, excuse
me.
me.
Right, okay.
I think Kenny's a company guy, man. He's putting over other people as opposed to himself,
right.
And he's enjoying working in the women's division, which is finally starting to get better. If you look at a lot of Kenny sets out the programs for a lot of the women's matches, and and a lot of them haven't worked, and the reason is because the women that are wrestling aren't Kenny Omega, and when Kenny Omega's putting a match together, that was nasty on the chairs. When Kenny Omega's putting a match together, he's been sort of thinking about Kenny Omega and how he can do it, and it's ended up being sort of a bit stunted. Spot to spot. Does that make sense? But now it's finally started. Look at that Penelope Ford and Hikaru Shida match, or the Nyla Rose Hikaru Shida match. It's really starting to flow, and that's both him learning how to be a producer, and that's also the women learning how to work with him as a producer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So Omega, no, he's not been put in a program to be a massive star in America.
So you think that's coming?
I don't know because I don't know how. It's up to Omega what he wants to do, really. You know, what's best. That's nasty. It looked like he hit his knees on them chairs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
DDT, Dream of DDT.
I've never heard you get so excited about a DDT before, dude.
Man, go on, Tommy. Go on, mate. Oh. I love Tommy Dreamer. I wish he was WWE champion. When you like, but that's the thing. I love him. I like him because he's such a nice dude. Like he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And when you want someone to be, champion, not because of their skill set, but just because they're really nice. Yeah. That's kind of the effect that Tommy Dreamer has.
What's that he's got in a bag? Is that some
thumbtacks?
Is that some thumbtacks? Sorry, I haven't been reading the comments for ages, have I? Sorry, Jack.
Jack might. I love it because Jack's in the comments, and it's basically like he's on the podcast with us. It's great.
It is basically. He says, "Lovely kip up." Jack says, "Few more of these watch-alongs will help." Yeah, they will. I mean, we quite enjoy doing them. A lot of people, some people join us during the watch-along. Some people join us afterwards. We can get it all a little bit smoother in terms of setup and stuff. I'm happy to sort of do them a bit more often. But
I'm gonna start sort of branding my kitchen as the wrestling kitchen. So we'll do live streams from the wrestling kitchen, and you can do them from your dinosaur.
My dinosaur thing. Yeah, I just wanted to watch.
I'm just gonna put Tommy's eyes out with the tacks.
Oh, it's not an eye for an eye match. They're doing that because of that, He's gonna smash his forehead into him, isn't he? No.
No, oh no, he's dreamering up.
Yeah, Jack. So we might do a few more of these watch-alongs. We quite enjoyed doing them, innit?
He's gone in. His face has gone in. He's gone into the.
Was it his face? I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, more violent than anything you'll see on tomorrow night's Extreme Rules show.
Go on, Tommy.
Jack says he's a better football heel than Pac-Man Jones was in TNA in 2007.
He's going to take the spear. Oh, nuts. That's it. He's taking the moose spear.
Gone. With his arm on the thumbtacks as well. Oh, what an arrogant prick he is. I don't like Moose.
That's the effect he wants. Yeah, that's the
Absolutely,
point
yeah.
of Moose.
Absolutely. Screw you, dude. Go home. Jack says, well, I don't think many can do good hardcore matches now, as WWE don't really do old hardcore stuff. So yeah,
yeah.
well, before I ranted on Kenny Omega, yeah, that's right. I mean, it doesn't feel like a hardcore match anymore, does it? That didn't feel like a hardcore
I think
match.
I did a video a long time ago about the best hardcore sort of people from this era. I think it was on the channel, and it's interesting because I'd like, Jack, who are your top five?
Yeah, that's cool. Let's hear that in the comments down below, and anyone else watching as well.
So this guy is Johnny Swinger. This weird guy looks a bit like you, Anthony.
He looks nothing like me, dude.
He does. He looks a bit weird. Johnny Swinger is here.
You look like James Ellsworth with a sodding beard.
I don't. I've got like longer hair. My hair is brown. Like I'm actually fitter than James Ellsworth.
I'll leave you guys to come up with the comment.
Just
Jack also said, Dom's kayfabe kitchen, eye for an eye match. I'll ironically watch on an iPad. Yeah, man.
Jack, answer that for me though, buddy. Who are your sort of top five hardcore wrestlers? I'm gonna put that on Twitter actually as well. It's a good question. Top five hardcore wrestlers in modern wrestling.
Jack has tweeted us out, man. He says, I have lots of money, but I'll trade it all for a little more. Also, please subscribe to Give Me a Hole, yeah.
I can't retweet Jack's tweets, man. I know I appreciate your privacy, dude, but like you would, I swear you would we'd be making money by now if we could retweet your support. You're always like tweeting us and it's lovely. But I want to show the world Jack's support for us, but his tweets are locked because he values his privacy like a sensible human being.
I didn't know about any of that, dude.
Well, that's the thing. We know why now.
We know why now. Thanks for letting me know. So I shared his tweet the other day. Jack's gonna make a video of his own soon coming up. Actually, I'll if Jack wants to mention it in the comments, go right ahead, dude, and I'll let everyone know what it is because it's quite an interesting thing we was talking about earlier. Who's this chick, dude?
So I was tweeting at the time. So we got Kylie Ray out now.
Smiley, Kylie Ray. She was in AEW briefly, and then she had a contract, and then she gave it up. Stopped wrestling for a while. She's good, Kylie Ray, man. She's really good. It's unique as well. I mean, a lot of people would say like, "Oh yeah, Bailey," but it is unique. Like you could say that about every wrestler, you know. And there's not many happy.
So this is cool. This is like a gauntlet. This is gonna be wicked. I forgot. I thought it was like a battle royal.
That's great, man.
It's a gauntlet, man. I love old school gauntlet matches.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, Jack's
pay-per-view as well is great.
Yeah, Jack's responded with his top five hardcore wrestlers. So you've got Terry Funk, John Moxley, really? If you're looking back at like CZW maybe.
Well, no, but like in AEW, that Kenny Omega hardcore match was excellent.
Did you say Jericho? Okay, cool, man.
Jericho?
Why Jericho?
I know why. It's because of that Dean Ambrose feud in WWE where they had a Ambrose Asylum match. That's what Jack's thinking of. I'm sure of it. Kylie Ray's got to go through here, hasn't she?
Well, yeah, I think on this one, yeah.
Is that Kira Hogan? Who is that?
Yeah, I think that is Kira Hogan. They do have a great women's division.
Last time I saw Kira Hogan, she had the yellowy orange hair. I know Kira Hogan's in this match.
You got Madison Rayne in this, Taya Valkyrie. Taya Valkyrie, of course, we had an opportunity to interview, and we will do again at some point. Yes, there's some really cool, really interesting talent here. Really want you to see Su Yung and see what you think of Su Yung,
I
dude.
like Su Yung.
Oh, cool.
If you remember, I did a top 5 cinematic matches, and one of them
Yeah,
in
of
the
course.
top 5
Yeah,
was Su Yung and Rosemary, because I really like that. And the death of Ali on Impact,
indeed.
which is quite controversial, but I quite like it.
Right, 8 seconds, 7 seconds.
It's like a baby Royal Rumble. Oh, so we're not. It's not a gauntlet match. It is a Royal. It is a.
Well, no, because they're coming in. No, they're coming at different times. I think it's being called a gauntlet.
But a gauntlet would be one
Who's
person
that?
goes out and.
It's not. Well, that's not Taya Valkyrie, is it?
Yeah. It's that guy. It's Popeye from earlier. It's that guy that gave that promo earlier that looked like Popeye. Jack is reading through the new Nitro book to review. That's cool, man. Well, you know,
It's a Nitro book.
There's loads of Nitro books, but yeah, he's got a new Nitro book that's that he's been really enjoying. We was talking about it earlier today.
Johnny Bravo.
And
That guy's called Johnny Bravo.
So is Johnny Bravo out because he
is out. Yes.
So it's an over the top.
There you go.
It's a Royal Rumble basically with 9 people. Oh man, that's weird with him going off by the side, isn't it? And sort of seeing it all.
Kimberly, right? Okay, cool.
That's not Kimberly. I've seen Kimberly on various websites.
Are you making a joke, Anthony?
No.
Because I don't know who Kimberly from
do you not? Okay.
From various websites is. Depends what websites you're talking about, Anthony.
Oh, you know exactly what website.
Hey, Zach, how you doing? Hey, man, I'm watching on Fight Dude.
Hey, Zach, nice to see you, man. Thanks for joining us.
Well, welcome to my wrestling kitchen, buddy.
Zachy
Heartsink, Anthony.
Zachy Heartsink. It's not just Zach.
They're a pop punk band. They're really cool.
Rock and roll. You should interview them, dude, for the channel.
Yeah, well, we've got it planned, haven't we, dude? We just need to book it in. I'm taking a Facebook social media break, dude. So you got to check me out on. Check me out, as if I said that. You got to.
Yeah, you did. You're weird.
Instagram or tweet me. This is we got Kira Hogan coming out now. Good stuff.
I want Kira Hogan. I wonder who that first one was because I missed who it was. Here we go.
Cool.
Fire! Look at that! Wow. She's got blue hair.
Yeah, she looks cool.
Awesome.
Sort of Sasha Banks vibes as well in terms of look and feel.
Stop with the lights. We're wrestling now. Whoa, production. Whoa. Sorry, yeah, Sasha Banks. Yeah. There's no one in. Maya Yim would be the closest one with blue hair, wouldn't she? In WWE. Isn't it weird that they've got that many wrestlers that you're like, there must be someone with blue hair?
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Who's coming out next, dude?
That seems very quick from Kira Hogan.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why it's an odd one. It's an odd sort of vibe for a battle royal, isn't it?
Mm.
Susie. Okay, so
AEW's done stuff like this as well. Sorry.
So Susie is Su Yung, the one and the same.
What? So that's Su Yung?
Yeah.
It's like an alter ego?
Yeah.
Right. She's a good wrestler though, wow.
So we've had this kind of weird, so I've been following a few weeks. So Susie's kind of the re-emergence of Su Yung is being teased. Because Susie is kind of like the alter ego.
So we're getting Susie now in one will assume we're going to get Su Yung towards the end of the match. Oh, she's gone.
Oh, Tasha Steele, right, cool.
Who was it?
Tasha Steele.
Tasha Steele, thank you. Jack says, oh yeah, WWE's roster is about 130. It is, man, it's massive.
Yeah, Zach, man. Yeah, I just needed a bit of because I'm on, like everybody, I'm on Instagram and Twitter and stuff, and I'm also working all the time, and I just got a bit overwhelmed by too much social media. So I was like, yeah, I'll take Facebook off, but drop me a message, and also not that I don't want to speak to you all because I definitely do, but I only need one or two of you. If you want to do it with the whole band, that's absolutely fine. If you just want to do it and represent, that's totally cool as well. I'd love to have you all on, to be fair. So just keep me posted when you can do it.
Hi. Is that a new interview for this channel or for your Soundsphere?
Oh, no, that's for the Wrestling with Bands.
Rock and roll, man, because that series is really good.
Are they twerking? They are twerking.
I believe they're twerking. Kira Hogan twerking.
Yeah, there you go. I knew that was going to happen. That was obvious.
She does have a twerking booty, though, doesn't she?
Yes, Anthony. Yes, she does.
Well, clearly, it's like she's emphasizing it as part of.
So that is RVD's girlfriend now. That's RVD's girlfriend on
and
screen.
She just got out Kira Hogan. Oh no, I thought she fell out. Sorry.
Madison Rain, who obviously one of the, again, a really talented and popular globally anyway. TNA knockout. I don't really like that phrase, but yeah. Madison Rain's quite popular. I quite like
Sue Young just wanted to befriend.
I quite like the Susie alter ego. It's pretty cool.
I mean, it's nothing like what WWE are doing with Bray Wyatt at the minute, is it?
Well, no.
Yeah, it's everything like it, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree, Zach. I think Knockout is as bad as Diva, dude. Absolutely.
No, cool. I need to keep up with these.
Yeah, I know about your Star Trek. I know about your Star Trek tattoo, Jack. Bloody hell, fire. Yeah. Can you show me it? Can you send me a special picture, like a private DM?
Wow, getting my DMs
of your Star Trek tattoo. Yeah.
Jack's also got a James Bond one. Zach, yeah, I think the twerking booty should be a finisher, if it's not already. Havoc.
Jessica Havoc.
Yeah. Not the best name to have right now.
No, it's spelt slightly differently.
It is. She's a big lass, isn't she? She's going to destroy everyone.
She's the monster heel in this.
Monster heel. Oh, leave her alone. Leave little Susie Young alone. Oh, poor Susie.
I think Susie's gonna be one of the last two, and then get not. I think through the second rope maybe, and under the ring, and then
it might be brides coming out from under the ring, dude, and transforming her. Because Slammiversary is sort of their big deal in it of the year.
Yeah.
So,
Taya Valkyrie, yeah. I love that jacket.
Yeah, man, it's like Sergeant Pepper's on steroids. That was really funny, Dom laugh.
What?
I said it was like Sergeant Pepper's jacket on steroids. It was really funny.
It was more like a Ric Flair or Sting jacket. You're really funny.
Thanks, dude.
Your face is funny. No, that's mean. I don't want to be mean to you. We've got to get through this whole thing together.
Jack says he says he doesn't know why they aren't called wrestlers. What, you mean the superstars?
No, we were talking about divas and knockouts, and they should probably just be called wrestlers, yeah.
What, in Impact?
Yeah. I think knockouts is about as disrespectful, just like Zach said, as divas.
Probably, man. There's a lot of ladies in the ring. Who's going to kill them all? Alicia. Not going to be her.
I don't know. That's a bit presumptuous.
She looks fiery. The lighting's really annoying me.
So basically, this whole battle royal is waiting for Su Yung to go nuts on everyone.
You reckon?
Yeah, totally. So is it Taya Valkyrie that's one of these is John Morrison's wife?
Oh, right.
Yeah. I think it's Taya Valkyrie.
Jack says Slammiversary is their WrestleMania. Zaki Heartsink says, what do you both think of no crowd shows? Excited for the horror show tomorrow. Zaki, are you excited for the horror show? And are you excited to come and join us on our watch along?
I know he is.
Because if we get like 10 people, then people are going to come. Tomorrow, as ridiculous as it is, the way America is going, we could end up with a cinematic rumble. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
man. What do you think of no crowd shows? We were sort of saying earlier on in this, I was frustrated by the fact that there was no crowd here, and I was like, at least WWE have sort of learned that better programming is to put a crowd there. But Dom brings up a really good point that actually that's really bad, and like having a crowd there is just spreading the disease. And look at sort of what WWE's had recently.
For all Kevin Owens is right, and for all he's flying the flag for wrestling, wrestlers' rights in this difficult time, it is better fundamentally not to have anyone there.
I mean, do you know what I'd do? I'd do something with technology, man. I'd get like faces on TV screens or something like that. I think that could be a way to do it. Even fans on TV screens could potentially do it.
Well, they do that with football, don't they? They're doing it with football.
Oh, it's Rosemary.
As in soccer for anybody not from the UK. And that is not going. It's not gone down so well.
Has it not?
So yeah.
But the point is, like, there shouldn't be any people at the shows really, because we're supposed to, especially in America, because they're dealing with a lot of crap right now.
So I'm a Rosemary fan, as I would be, and so are you probably, Anthony.
Oh yes.
Rosemary embodies everything that we've gone for in a female for the last 20 years.
Like most of our ex-girlfriends is what he's basically saying.
Yes, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. They end up being about as crazy as Rosemary as well.
What is with Rosemary's outfit? That's pretty weird. She looks like a tree. Not that I'm disrespecting Rosemary as an athlete, of course, but yeah, that is a weird looking costume.
I think the thing that's great about... Oh, she nearly got so young out there.
Wait, what? Rosemary's theme? Rosemary's playing again.
Why are they doing that?
What? Susie's been eliminated. What? Who's this? That'll be Johnny Swinger, I think.
It's Johnny Swinger again. What the devil is going on? He looks like something from Frankenstein Drag Queens from the Planet 13, dude.
He does.
He really does.
Oh, is that? No, it's not. It's the other guy. It's the
same guy that come in earlier. It's the Popeye dude, yeah. That's all I'm going to know him as, Popeye. Hey, mind you, he's had some quick dress changes, hasn't he?
He has.
I don't like it, though, Dom.
Zach says, sorry, mate, virtual reality shows have VR cameras on seats like you're there. I mean, yeah, dude, absolutely. But the money to go with that, do that.
WWE has the money, man.
For an Impact show, perhaps not. But yeah, good idea, dude.
Yeah.
Good idea. But again, I know they've trialed it with football or soccer, so... and I know that didn't go so well.
Quite a bigger stadium, isn't it? I mean, it wouldn't take a lot to have TV screens, even if you used to have a load of fans, like or live streamers or anything, or just some people giving a natural reaction. Who was out there? I missed that. Kylie Ray just got someone out.
Yeah, so Sue Young is out now, which I'm hoping to see.
Kylie Ray got out?
No, we missed somebody there.
I didn't like the guy coming out into it. It really sort of
it cheapens it a little bit.
It really does cheapen it. Yeah, there's no need for it. I get it once, but don't come out again. And do the. I think
giving this two people out there as well.
Yeah.
The problem with Impact, of course, is like Jack was saying, this is actually kind of their equivalent to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So you can't really cheapen it if you want to be taken legitimate, legitimately.
Well, I haven't watched any Impact in the last year, and I'm watching this, and I don't like that sort of stuff, you know.
Yeah. What have you liked the most so far? We've been watching for a while now.
What have I enjoyed so far? I enjoyed that first match. Oh,
Yeah.
and Kira Hogan's gone.
Zach says, is Kylie Ray just a B-Tech Bailey? Also, Santina Morella could come out too and win. Yeah, I'd probably pay for that.
You know, I get what you're saying about Bailey, but I actually quite prefer Kylie Ray. I think that she's got a real... Bailey eventually sort of became by the numbers, but Kylie Ray just seems like a really nice lass. And don't get me wrong, I love Bailey for other reasons, and I really like her heel work.
Yeah, but we talked about this with Tommy Dreamer, dude. You can't just choose somebody to be better because they're nicer, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying I get that they're the same gimmick.
Gone.
Yeah, Vali's gone. I get that they're very similar gimmicks, but there's so many same gimmicks in wrestling as well, so, you know.
So Taya Valkyrie, Rosemary, and Kylie Ray. Who you got, Anthony?
I don't know.
Kylie
Ray, probably. Kylie Ray's been...
Kylie Ray.
Yeah,
Kylie Ray's like the obvious... She's the obvious underdog now because they're both double teaming her.
Yeah. Rosemary doesn't need it. Rosemary doesn't need a win here at all. I don't know anything about the other lass, but she's been... Obviously, the fella that come in twice, he was with her, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But he actually got someone out as well, you know. Oh, Rosemary's gone.
I know. So that was a betrayal. That was billed as a betrayal.
So, well, yeah, because she helped get her out, didn't she? While she was trying to get out Kylie Ray. Are we not getting Sue Young?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Like Sue Young.
It's been teased for a while, so I was hoping for it, but unless it happens after the match.
Jack says for what he's paid, he'd love his face to have been shown at SummerSlam. Yeah, dude,
yeah,
I hope you get your money
mate.
back, man. I hope you want to get your money back. What the juice is happening? It is a bit all over the place. That was good.
Oh, yeah, that was rough. That what do they call that? The Canadian Destroyer. Oh, is there a pin now?
Yeah, a ref come in at the end. Yeah, she got the win.
Nice one.
When it got down to the last two, a ref came in, so...
She's now the #1 contender.
They should have established the pin, though, because that was the first pin they went for, and then she got it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So, oh no, I've frozen. We're a bit paused here. 2 seconds. Hopefully we'll come back. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm just going to refresh the stream because we...
Jack says, like how bands live stream gigs. Yeah, I mean, there's so much that could do with technology, and in a venue just like the ones that WWE are holding and stuff like that, there's no reason why they couldn't implement that technology.
Yeah.
Zaki Hartsink says, is Kylie Ray just a beta? Sorry, I've already said that. Also, Santa Morella could come out too and win. Yeah, man, I mean, that's sort of... But it's a bit cheap, do you know what I mean? It's just a bit cheap. But then Jack says he'd pop for Santina as well. Santina Morella. So, yeah. Jack says, oh, my Twitter is on private as I used to tweet for my old cinema. Nice, Jack.
Hang on a second. We've got a few streaming issues, guys. So I'm just going to try on my other computer. So talk amongst yourselves. How's everybody doing? Everybody all right? How's everybody feeling? How are you feeling, Anthony?
You know what? I'm all right. I'm all right. I had my interview earlier with Garçon that come out. That was good fun. Although filming it, man, I had to film it at 2 a.m. which was a little bit rough, but hey ho, it was worth it. It was done well on the channel already, so
right.
All good.
So everybody has crashed. So there's an issue with fight here.
Wonderful. Yeah, because
So
I've
there's an
crashed
issue.
as well.
There's an issue with fight. So if you go on the, yeah. So at the moment we have a dead stream. So and that seems to be happening, for around the world at the moment. So hopefully we'll see if we can get that altered for you guys soon.
Mine's come back on.
Is yours?
Yeah,
Right,
it has.
brilliant.
And dude, guess who's in the ring?
Right, can you take over then, dude, please?
Take
Yours.
over what? Yes, I can take
Right.
over. In the ring is a free agent right now.
Right, go on. Who is it, dude?
Heath Slater.
Oh, awesome, man. That's amazing.
Man, as if our streams both went down at the same time right then.
Well, no, everybody's stream did, man. Everybody's did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Rubbish.
Yeah, that's not great.
I can't hear him though. He's doing a promo in the ring.
Oh, mine's back now. I'm back now. That's good, guys. Right, okay, we're sorted.
Do you see Heath Slater?
Yeah, I can see Heath. Right, I'm gonna move on to this one. I've got 2 computers, guys, and a backup, so hopefully.
Yeah,
this
Heath
will work
Slater
on.
is delivering a passionate promo in the ring that Anthony cannot hear.
So any title.
Anthony doesn't understand why you can't hear. And who's coming out here with the first Heath Slater?
So, dude, remember that?
Rohit Raju.
Right, do you remember that discussion we had earlier about double streams? It turns out it can work.
What do you mean?
We had a discussion just before the stream. It turns out you can do it.
All right.
2 times.
Well, just do what we was doing earlier for now.
Okay.
Let's see the comments. Raw at the O2 in 2008. Zach says the last wrestling show he went to was NXT TakeOver Blackpool. Dude, what a show that was. You were very lucky to be there. Wasn't a bad one before lockdown. You can say that again. What was our guys? We both went to NXT UK when it come to Hull. I'm assuming that was your last wrestling show as well, Dom?
Yeah, it was.
Jack says Raw. That's why Jack says Raw O2 in 2008. It was great. TNA crash. Yes, it did indeed. Kylie won, by the way. If you didn't see, I just managed to catch that. Did you see that, Dom?
What was that, dude? Sorry.
Kylie Ray won.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Jack says, "Oh bugger, I wanted a 3MB reunion." Well, we was talking about this the other day on one of our predictions for him, and we predicted that Heath Slater would be coming into this, and that's why he did the thing that he did before.
So you might recognise the guy behind Ace Austin just now as one of the members of Sanity, one of the original members of Sanity, Madman Fulton.
No.
Well, you may do later when you see him come out to the ring.
Okay. And Heath Slater just beat him off. Good job. Are we at the same spot, Dom?
No, I think I'm slightly ahead of you.
Oh, yeah.
Are you watching the Willie Mack highlights?
The highlights have just come on. So
right, yes. So there's a slight delay. I'm a little bit ahead of you then.
Okay.
But yeah, you can, if you need to use the stream I'm using, you can do.
Okay, cool.
You've got Suicide there, who's of course a TNA legend in his own right. Of course, the character's been played by a bunch of different people, including TJP. And I believe TJP is in Impact right now.
Is he? I thought he was in Japan.
No, he's in Impact. Oh, right. But I don't think he's Suicide at the moment, the character in the mask. Okay. So there's That's Chris Bay.
This is all highlights, right?
This is all highlights. Yeah, you watching Suicide? Well, Johnny Swinger coming out as Suicide at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just a few seconds behind, but it's fine. It's all good. I can hear your reaction and then see it for myself. What did you think of the women's gauntlet, if that's what they want to call it?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I was gutted not to see the reemergence of Sue Young.
It's weird, wasn't it? You thought you would have done it at Slammiversary.
Yeah, because they have been teasing it a lot.
Well, give people something to talk about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Suicide. Yes, I do remember that TNA game. I played that, Jack. I thought it was pretty good, actually.
Bear with me.
So you got Mac versus Chris Bay now. About to start. So Jack says your dinosaur looks like a Derek.
A Derek? What do you mean it looks like a Derek? It does not look like a Derek. How dare you offend my dinosaur?
That's Jack, dude, that said that. So you take it up.
Well, you know, I don't care who it is. You know, my dinosaur is not a Derek, right? It's quite cool, isn't it, man? Bed covers, right? Cool bed covers, man.
Well, one of the only real life wrestling characters that was debuted in a video game before in real life. Suicide. Very interesting. Yeah, it's a good point, Zach. Yeah. Before Zeus. So Zeus was in a video game, was he? That's cool. I didn't know that.
Zeus is in WWE, Zeus?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I didn't know he was in a video game. But then I suppose it made sense, because they'd already made the movie before he come into WWE, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that means in a film. But same thing, yeah, same thing. Or similar. Jack says, we're joined by my very affectionate cat, Daisy. Well,
Hey.
you give your pussy a little rub for me.
Who's that? You saying that to Jack?
Yeah, Daisy's joined him.
Nice one. I've just got my special photo, my special DM'd photo of Jack's tattoo. That's pretty hot.
Pretty hot. Cool.
Thanks, dude.
So I've just got him on top of the turnbuckle now, so am I still just a few seconds behind?
So what was that? Yeah. I think you're a few seconds behind me.
That's all good. $87.
What's that?
Chocolate Thunder.
Yeah.
Willie Mack.
So you'll make a lot of comparisons between Willie Mack and Keith Lee. His abilities are amazing.
Are they? Oh, good. Dinosaurs do indeed rule, Jack. You know what would be a really good wrestling gimmick? Like something like a dinosaur faction?
Oh, that's cool. So Zach says that TJP, they had a message a few times, and TJP liked or checked out Zach's band. So that's cool.
Awesome, Zach. That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, get like Dom do an interview, man, because it'd be great to sort of see that.
Yeah, like I say,
wrestling with band stuff is brilliant.
Been in the plans, isn't it? So we will do it.
Rock and roll. I look forward to it.
Thanks, man. Just checking on Twitter, see how we're doing.
Thank you so much for everyone for joining us, guys, and thanks for watching Slammiversary with us.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Really appreciate it. It's nice to see Zach here as well. Obviously, Jack being here.
Trooper, dude. Troopers.
Yeah, Jack being here all the time. We really appreciate you, mate.
Yeah, we do, man. Oh, that was nice. He put his Big Mac in his face.
The promo for Heath Slater was basically that he wants a shot at the Impact World title.
You know, we filmed this like to get our reactions, and both of our streams die when Heath Slater comes out.
Yeah. So that was basically, there's the guy that came out, of course, to be like, well, I should deserve a shot more than you. Sort of typical promo stuff for that kind of thing. And of course, Heath takes a exception to that and beats him down. Look at that kip up from Willie Mack. Moonsault.
Moonsault?
Yeah. How far behind are you?
Whoa, the cutter off the back.
Yeah, then there's the moonsault's coming up.
Oh, dude, you're miles ahead of me.
Not seeing it yet.
Let us know where you guys are. Are you
do you
more?
Do you want to refresh your thing?
I've tried it.
You've tried it?
Yeah, it's done the same.
What? Do you want to use my? Do you want to use
yeah, bear with me.
Try that.
Yeah.
Because I did it and it worked for me. So it might give you a better stream. That's all. So we'll try it. And what can we lose?
Absolutely.
If it doesn't work, you just go back to the stream before.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Kobe, welcome to the stream, dude.
Kobe, nice I messaged you on Twitter the other day, and you didn't get back to me, dude.
It's all right. It's all right.
No, I'm upset. I'm heated now, man. I'm heated.
There's always time.
We wanted you as a guest, man, on our This Week in Wrestling.
Yeah, but that can happen.
It can happen.
It can happen next week. You know, Zach.
Can it happen next week? Because I think we've got someone else, haven't we?
Oh, okay. The week after.
Yeah, man. We'll sort it out. So it'd be awesome to. I was just saying to Dom though, it'd be awesome to do This Week in Wrestling, which is our sort of weekly wrestling news show. Have you guessed on it? If you fancy it.
To be fair, we should get. That's a point, Zach. We can do that on your own. Why don't you come and be our guest on This Week is Wrestling?
Yeah,
in a couple of weeks. We do the wrestling news, like a roundup for the wrestling news. Kirby, of course, we'd like you to be on as well. Jack, we had on the other week, so we'll do Jack again, so to speak, in a few weeks.
All right, Ned. Red
910. What's up, guys?
I'm not even drunk.
What?
I'm not even drunk. I can't speak.
Maybe you need beers to make you entertaining.
Yeah, maybe. Probably. That's why you hang out with me, isn't it?
I didn't have any cups of tea, so I've just got good old H2O. You know, trying to be moderately healthy.
It's 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, so Kirby's up for that. So let's have you on in a couple of weeks. Zach, you down? Check out a couple of the previous videos to see the vibe. We just talk about wrestling and the wrestling for the week. Just going to take a swig of water. Have you seen the moonsault yet, Anthony?
No, I'm trying to sort this out because I've just gone off it again.
Right, I'll keep talking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, talk a bit, but don't overdo it, please.
All right, man. So yeah, just see how you get on. Ned Flanders Dead Redemption. Okay, man. I don't know what that means. I'll have to start watching Raw and SmackDown again.
I think
weekly.
It's because of me messing up his name.
To be honest, Zach, you can watch the highlights, man. Just check the news, watch the highlights for AEW, SmackDown, and Raw as they come out. We normally do it on Thursday, so just before SmackDown. So if you watch the Raw highlights on YouTube, of course, watch AEW highlights and maybe check out the wrestling dirt sheets, quote unquote. Oh man, we've got one more subscriber, 244. Let's see if we can get to 245 before the end of this. So that'd be nice.
Boom! That would be nice. That'd be like closer to our Christmas present.
Tell your mates. Yeah, I know, Jack. So my water ball. So I've been told I need to drink more water and less coffee by doctors. So this is a 2-liter bottle, which is obviously the recommended daily dose of H2O. So
don't we talk rubbish on this podcast?
well, it is it not?
It is. It completely is.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not rubbish, and everybody should drink more water.
Right, I've tried logging back onto Fight, and I've got.
Oh no! Oh no! It's locked me off.
Okay, let me just log out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Brilliant. Okay. Cool. So let's try that. That didn't work as well as we'd have liked to do. Right. Okay. So we're back to normal.
What was I going to say? Are you back on?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm back on. So you're gonna watch from mine. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I'm just a few seconds behind.
I'm gonna widescreen it. So you've got. There we go.
Replay. Exploder suplex into the corner from Willie Mack to Chris Bay, and Bay hasn't moved. Willie sees he has a.
You got your phone on you?
I do. Yeah.
Cool.
Why?
I'm messaging you.
Oh yeah. What on?
On Messenger? Or no, on just send you a message.
Well, on Twitter. Hang on. I don't have anything from you, man. Oh, hang on.
There you go. Send.
Okay, cool.
Very good.
How long has it been like that?
Forever.
Oh, apparently. No, apparently I am. I've just stopped it. Now I'm starting again. So don't be so mean to me next time.
You deserve everything you get. Kobe says he didn't get the message. I sent you it on Twitter, dude. So apologies if you didn't get that. But I didn't know how to get in contact with you either. So, but it's all good. Ned Flanders, dead Ned Redemption. There you go. I'll have to start watching Raw and SmackDown again, like weeklies. Dude, don't watch a full Raw and SmackDown. It's not worth it.
I've been responding to all these, man.
Well, no, I'm responding. All right, I'm half the personality. Don't people want to hear from me?
You can do half and a half, man. You can just watch the highlights.
Okay. Crumbs, Dom, your water bottle size. He has got a massive bottle. It's to make up for his tiny personality. Did you say that, Dom?
What?
Did you say that? Did you make that awesome joke?
What joke? You.
I agree with Dom or water. He's messaging you on Bebo. Is that the
Bebo?
hotel thing? And he's going to the top rope.
There you go. We're finally back on track. There we go. We're at equal times now. Streaming live.
So for all of you watching, like it'd be awesome if you could join us tomorrow night. We're going to do an Extreme Rules, and it's easy for everyone to watch. We've decided
to do an Extreme Rules.
Well, we're doing it if we get 10 likes on the video, but like fingers crossed we'll get 10 likes.
Well, no, I said we do it if we get 245 subscribers. That'd be pretty cool.
There's loads of stipulations, dude. There's loads of like hoops to go through and all that crap. We'll probably do it anyway because it's in our plan. But you know, if you could like the video, it'll help us out. Cheers.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Jack says no full Raws, just highlights. Yeah, I mean we call them highlights, but there's also a lot of lowlights. And he's won. I missed that. Gotta get used to doing these live streams, man. Like watching something and reading at the same time is just tough, man.
Yeah.
Just tough.
Yeah.
Kobe talks about wrestling. Who's going to be a pirate tomorrow? Seth or Ray? Lol. We've done a predictions video, so you can check it out the other day. We both think someone different, actually.
Oh, is he? He's backstage. Look.
I told you he's backstage. He's happy.
Hey, it's Rhino!
Hey, his best friend. Cuddles. You know, I miss a cuddle with you, Dom.
Me too. Oh.
Is that Bruce Pritchard's son? Who's that?
Look at Rhino. Rhino, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so he's been on Raw. It's just a good way to sort of bookmark his WWE career before that. That's why we both predicted that. We thought Heath would be on it. So good for him, man. I mean, I think it's a good fit for Heath Slater, wouldn't you say, Tom?
Yeah, I think it's nice. Yeah, I mean, it's exciting to sort of see them back together, and I think there's a conversation being happening now.
The Canadian Destroyer is a very overused move these days, isn't it?
It is.
It is. More so on outside of WWE. They don't do as many on WWE, do they? But then there was that awesome one that happened in the 8-man tag on AEW the other week, where Ray Phoenix did it off the top of a rope, not the actual sort of turnbuckle, off the top of a rope onto a crowd of people on the outside. Mind blown.
Yeah, man. Phoenix is incredible.
He is incredible.
So there's been a discussion, and I couldn't get the context of it because I was kind of half listening to everything. But I think there's something to do with Heath's debut and Heath's kind of time and impact, and obviously it's going to be a regular thing, which is exciting. That's what I get from that. I think Rhino's pretty buzzed to have him in. There's Ken Shamrock, of course, WWE legend in his own right.
Look at him. I'm dressed. I'm ready. The world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
To the north are the tag team champions, and they're going after Ken Shamrock. It's very similar to The Rock and Austin back in the day. So obviously they had a huge rivalry. So Shamrock and Sammy had a huge rivalry.
Oh, the Rock and Shamrock had a huge rivalry.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, but then of course it's that kind of thing where Ken Shamrock now gets attacked, and then Sammy comes out and helps him.
Okay.
But which is
yeah, sorry, I sort of my stream was late on the last match. I sort of missed most of it.
So yeah, they're teaming up. That's pretty cool. I like the Sammy Shamrock team.
Sami Callihan's match was also one of my top 5 cinematic matches with Eddie.
With Eddie Edwards.
Yeah.
Eddie, we've talked about Eddie Edwards on this stream like 3 times, but yes, Eddie Edwards. He's in the main event, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a cinematic match with Sami Callihan when they were fighting in the woods. It was very brawly.
Yeah. It's good to see Shamrock back. I would have hoped he'd gone to WWE, but of course, still looking pretty well at his age. I think he's in his 50s now, maybe before.
Yeah, I don't think WWE had happened, to be honest.
No, but he's still looking good, and it's obviously great to see.
What's he like in the
ring? Yeah, you'll see in a minute. He's not bad.
Cool.
Do you know what I mean? He's obviously not quite where he was a couple of decades ago, but look at him. He's still going. He's still moving.
He doesn't walk with a Zimmer frame.
No.
Unlike The Undertaker.
So I imagine that's a bit harsh. I imagine. Well, you're so mean. Right?
Have fun.
So
I'm having a good time.
Good. So yeah, I imagine I'm taking Shamrock and Callahan here as a winners, because obviously we'll call it the quote unquote WrestleMania of TNA, and I think that it'll be good to have Shamrock as a champion to get name value to the brand.
I'd say apart from it depends what they want to do, because if they want people talking, it depends what Impact want out of this show and what they want people to be talking about tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you've got Heath Slater, so that's one thing that people will be talking about. I don't think any of the other matches have had out to talk about. Have they? Apart from the first match.
Not really. Yeah, the Motor City Machine Guns. Yeah. So Chris Bay won, of course. That's another piece of news. That's cool.
Turn your thing down a tiny bit, dude.
Yeah, no worries, dude. Will do.
Thank you. Sorry, it's just a bit loud of a thing, and I don't want to get a copyright strike.
That's cool.
Because
we gotta watch that.
People in here. You can turn it up a tiny bit, mate. Just not as loud as that. Kobe talks about wrestling. You need to get in contact with me. I don't know how you do that, but you can either do it on Facebook or message me on Twitter or whatever's best for you, dude. Or the Give Me a Hole Yeah podcast. Imagine if Kurt Angle is a mystery man.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be a really great swerve. A really great, because no one expects Kurt Angle, do they?
No, not at this point. No.
I haven't even thought about Kurt Angle, but he's exactly right. A former Impact champion. Has a cinematic match been announced for Extreme Rules? Yes, the swamp match between Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman is.
And there's of course rumor that they're going to have to do that with Rollins and Mysterio.
Yeah, I think it'll be pre-taped elements, though. To be honest, who knows what's going to happen? Oh God, it's going to be. I don't know what. I don't know. I just don't know what to say about Extreme Rules. I'm really excited to watch it be a complete train wreck, to be perfectly honest. Zach Hartsink says, I'm expecting most of Extreme Rules to be cinematic, if I'm honest. Hopefully they can use their Tom Savini contacts. That would be awesome. Like, yeah, you've got Tom Savini working for WWE, or he's worked for WWE, because he was the one that designed the Fiend's mask, Tom. And Tom Savini is a special effects artist and former actor, actually, as well.
Yeah, I'd like to reach out. I'd like to reach out to Tom to do something with him, because
Tom is a legend, man, cult legend. Sex Machine in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, there you go. So you'll note that just before that fist bump, Ken Shamrock and Sammy were squabbling a little bit. They have a bit of a one-upsmanship going on. Because of their dynamic, because obviously they had a huge feud. It was a few months long. Lots of cinematic matches, actually, in that. Lots of Extreme Rules type matches.
So I don't think it'll be a full pay-per-view of cinematic matches, but I'm hoping that they really sort of go with the horror roots and at least have every person come out with some sort of horror gimmick. I think that'd be great. Alexa Bliss did it years ago with a Freddy Krueger sort of cosplay, and it's not full like Freddy Krueger, but it's references to it within the outfits. They could easily do that, you know. Have
ankle lock.
He's at the ropes. Have what's he called? Have Drew McIntyre come out in a Jason mask, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, you know they're not going to do that, though. You know they're not going to do that.
Well, you know, like I said, with Tom Savini contacts, you could really do something cool and fun. They need to do something, because it's called The Horror Show at Extreme Rules. So there's got to be something. I'm looking forward to the train wreck it's going to be. If Shamrock wins in proper ECW, he'd be on a Zimmer frame.
If he was in ECW, yeah, probably.
He would be. Good point, Zach. Of course, the swamp. The event will be a dumpster fire if it goes 3 hours. Yep. Can't be PG if it goes full horror, though. Unfortunate. It won't. Well,
they're supposed to be like a cross between the Terminator and what was it? Terminator and something else. Terminator and a horror movie is what they said. You know, they were kind of vague.
It sounds like some marketing genius who's just talking rubbish. What are we getting here?
Although we have just had a title change, so I would be disappointed. Like, I would have rather had Willie Mack, who I think is a great athlete, retain the X Division title, and then have these guys win. I think it'd be kind of odd to have 2 title changes.
If it's a WrestleMania, I mean, I don't really know how Impact works, but you get title changes every WrestleMania match.
Yeah,
so
I think to have Ken Shamrock win a title is somewhat of a talking point.
So, if you've just joined us, we was watching the stream earlier, and both of our streams cut out when Heath Slater made his debut.
Yeah.
So don't go back to watch that mark out moment.
Everybody's streams cut out around the world. Yeah.
That's bad if it. Because I don't know if it was just UK or not.
Yeah, a lot of people calling for refunds and stuff on the fight stream. Right.
We all thought Money in the Bank was going to be awful, and it was incredible. Incredible is a strong word. I thought it was all right. I thought there was a lot of missed opportunities with the comedy, to be honest with you, but we did do a review on that, so feel free to check that out. So hopefully have a great surprise again. Yeah, man, I mean, they've done well with the cinematic matches. The thing that excites me most about the Swamp match feels like the most similar to the Boneyard match that we've had. And
Yeah.
for me, the Boneyard match has been the best cinematic wrestling match we've had so far. You know.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I love the Funhouse match. Of course, you feel differently.
I won't call it a match. That's all.
It was a match.
There was no ring bell.
It was a
So
match. It's a 3 count.
shut up, shut up.
You shut up.
We
You
have the
shut
same
up.
bickering every time.
Shut up.
Yeah. People just attack me in chat if I ask for their opinions on the Firefly Funhouse. But why not? Go on, let's hear them. From Bristol till dawn, I was drunk the first time he saw it. Thought as it's Tarantino, it'd be a crime film. Then all the vampires will. If you was drunk, dude, I mean, it'll mess you up. I love that film. I love the way it turns halfway through and just becomes something else. And so many people hate that as well. For me, it makes a film outstanding. I've watched that with so many people in the past, and they're like, "That was a real good film," until it become about. And I just love it for that. I just think it's great. WrestleMania 27 had no title changes. 27. Okay. I believe you. I just don't have the matches in front of me right now. Zaki Hart said there was a pinfall. Correct, there was a pinfall, but there was no bell to start the match. Jack says boneyard matches and fun houses were do fun. You're entitled to your opinion, Jack, but you're wrong.
I don't know, man. I like I say, I'll give it all the plaudits every day. The Funhouse match was incredible.
Cool.
The Boneyard match was incredible.
Boneyard match was better than one.
No, it wasn't.
Definitely was.
No, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. Definitely wasn't.
Edge kept WHC and Miz kept the WWE title. That was at 27. I wasn't watching wrestling then, man, so it's hard for me to comment. Dom was. Zaki Hartsing says nothing comes close to Judy Bagwell on a pole. Let's get that match back, man.
New Blood Rising, so it was WCW, yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if someone brought Judy Bagwell back?
Is Judy Bagwell
alive? I don't know, man. But if she was, that would be like an epic cameo.
Yeah. So, no, she's. Well, okay.
Is she alive?
Well. Very vague, but there's
that was a close pinfall.
A little bit of info on Judy Bagwell out there.
He nearly got that pinfall, man.
How'd you feel about this so far, dude?
Quite enjoying the match, man. Quite enjoying the match.
The ghost of Judy Bagwell in the swamp, yeah, Zach. Nice.
I don't think Shamrock's done very much.
No, I'm assuming there's a reason behind that, though.
Probably because he's a 50-plus-year-old wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him. Course Edge left 8 days later. The ghost of Judy Bagwell in the swamp. Is Judy Bagwell dead, Tom?
I couldn't find any concrete information.
Man. But if she was, get her in the swamp. That would be an awesome cameo for any wrestling company to do, man. Judy Bagwell. People would pop for that. Seriously.
Do you remember that match, Anthony?
I've seen it, yes. Oh, my internet's rubbish. That's what happens when you stream and you're doing all these different things.
Right, so there's a shoulder block from the north. Shamrock and the north are bantering, arguing. Callahan is down. A shot to the nads for Callahan.
It was Judy Bagwell on a forklift. Of course it was. Of course it was. Not on a pole. Could still put him on a pole though, on that. I'm just imagining Judy Bagwell on a pole, dude.
I mean, I gotta go back and watch some. We did a WCW watch along. Maybe we should do that one.
What a really bad WCW, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Did a New Japan watch along recently. That was fun.
Yeah, you enjoyed that. I thought it was pretty cool too.
It was good. Watched AJ Styles and Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom 10, I think. Good fun. So yeah, we're sort of, this is a test really, I suppose, for tomorrow night, and just to see if people are interested in us streaming a pay-per-view, and you know, we've had a couple of people, and it's great to have you all in chat. It really is.
Thank you so much.
Really is.
We're also active on Twitter as well. Do follow us on Twitter. To follow us on Facebook and Instagram, /Give Me a Whole Yeah.
Yeah, man. And you know, in time, I think we'll probably get better at these watch-alongs and stuff like that. But it just takes a bit of practice, you know. Like for us.
What do you mean better, man? We're talking, we're interacting. You know, we can always be better, and you can always improve. But I don't think we're doing terrible.
No, well, I'll let other people let us know.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't help with the cutout, could we? So,
no, man.
And I'm keeping an eye on comments and tweets and stuff.
You're doing a good job, love. I think you're doing great.
Do my best.
I'm such a WWE nerd. Yes, you are, Jack. That's why you watch us. Okay, how about Damien the dinosaur? Damien? What? My dinosaur's Damien? Oh, I can go with that, man. I can go with that. Bad WCW, so most of them. Jack, that's harsh, man. WCW was excellent. Let me remind you of 97, when WCW was some of the best wrestling on TV. Same in 98 and 96 as well.
Oh, Zach, that's ace. What Hulcher? That's quite nice.
What
like
Hulcher?
Yeah, we should come up. We're gonna do. Can we steal that for something? We're gonna work out what it is yet. But we're gonna steal that for something.
What?
Great.
Yeah, so I've got these Twitter things all scheduled up until Christmas, like on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So you'll see all them next week. But I'm looking for things to do on like other days. Maybe we could do like a pun day. Can we have like a whole pun day?
Yes.
Pun day, yes. Sunday pun day. There we go. But how many whole puns can we make?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got like Jinder Mahal, Hulomania.
Yeah. I'm just putting some on Twitter now.
No, don't. No, I'm saying like we'll do it once a week until like the end of. I'm coming up with something great, and you're like, oh, here we go. I'm going to splurge all over Twitter right now because I've had a great idea.
It's a great idea, right? I've used what Hulcher, and then that's it.
It's a very good one. Well played, Zach. Well played. Hollywood Hull Hogan.
I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna use that one too. That's great.
You're not using it on Twitter now. Stop splurging your load all over Twitter. Just give it a second.
It's so good.
Just calm yourself, man.
Yeah. Oh wait. What Hulcher? Love it. I write for What Culture, and they deserve it. I used to write for What Culture, dude. What happened for you, mate?
Double ankle locks.
The Incredible Hulk. This is great. I feel like we've stumbled onto a new niche, man. We just need to do whole puns on podcast.
We've stumbled onto a new niche. Our podcast name is Gimme a Whole Yeah.
No, I mean,
stumbled on a new niche.
I mean, in terms of content, we should.
How can we use it when you're just splurging it all over internet?
Right, Jack's getting excited about my load. I mean, I appreciate that, Jack. Thank you for caring about my load. Oh, there's an ankle lock. Let's not forget.
There was a double ankle lock in the ring a second ago. We're getting distracted with whole.
That was like the sort of lamest counter. Now Ken Shamrock's gonna get angry because Sammy fell on him by accident.
Yeah, they're losing this match, dude.
Oh, they're gonna fight. Look.
He'd kick his ass.
Oh my God, they're gonna win. They're gonna win.
Oh, pile driver. Unos, dos.
Like Shamrock's just like what? I'm not doing anything.
I've done my part in the match. I'm just gonna watch this bit.
I'm tired now, Sammy. Like I've done the ankle lock. Oh, mate. Mulder and Hully, Jack, man, me and you are gonna have to talk about your experiences writing for What Culture and
Mully Hully. No, Zach said Mully Hully.
Mulder and Hully.
Yes,
oh,
I get it. It's Mulder and Hully from X Files, but Zach has said Mully Hully, like Molly Holly.
That's great.
That's great. Zach, right? Just write all these down, dude, and like send them to Dom, and then I've got like content for the Twitters.
Content for the Twitters. Jeepers, creepers. Yeah,
I spent about 8 hours yesterday, Dom, like doing about 80 tweets for Twitter in the next few months.
There you go, for our 166 followers. They'll appreciate it, I'm sure.
It'll get more, man. It'll get more. We got games.
What is Shamrock doing?
I don't know.
He just flopped out of the ring. What was that about?
Oh, I've just seen the flop. I think my internet connection's low again. Oh.
Did he actually just try and do it? And he blatantly
I don't know what he did. He just like flopped out, and the other two were nowhere near.
Right, this is not going to go well for Ken. Right, so the North are winning this then.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
Oh, there's a Cesaro. It's the bloody thingy, the Gotch neutralizer. But done with two people, that's a good finisher. I know, it was the most dad suicide I've ever seen. Suicide dive I've ever seen. Jeepers. He basically bombed it. Which is, Ken Shamrock shouldn't be doing suicide dives at 50 plus. Oh, wait, this could be a Gallows and Anderson moment. This could be a Gallows and Anderson moment, couldn't it?
It could be.
They're the tag champions, so...
Who's taking the mic?
Heath Slater's already made a claim for the world title, so why not have Gallows and Anderson?
The greatest tag team in the world? Talk about their title reign? Huh? You don't want to talk about how we decimated an entire division?
How dominant are they on this entire division, Dom? Down, now.
I mean, they're definitely not going to have that awesome theme music, but that was wicked.
It was wicked. Like a Murder Dolls song.
It was the best thing that WWE ever gave them.
Mm. And the Catatonia song?
Hezelmania.
Hezelmania, mental. Man, you need to send that to NGW, dude. Kobe, nice to see you again, man. Ken Shamrock is 56 and looks great. It looks all right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks all right, dude.
It looks pretty good. It looks better than all right, to be fair.
I mean, I look worse than that, and I'm...
Go on, then. Here we go.
Oh, who is it? Who is it?
Oh, Motor City Machines. The Motor City Machine Guns again. Oh, wait. Oh, no, they're going to do the Hardy Boys thing at Mania. They're going to do the thing where, like...
Oh, no way.
It's going to they're going to introduce Gallows and Anderson.
This has all been sort of spoiled, though, you know, really. Like, they shouldn't have ever released that they were going there or whatever. It should have been under the contract.
Come on. Good brothers, let's go.
Are you gonna pop for them, Dom?
I'm gonna give you the click thing. We're gonna do the wolf pack sign thing together.
Too sweet, are we?
Too sweet. Yeah, you ready?
A socially distanced too sweet. Well, it's not. Well, they're not here yet.
They're coming. Zach, I know Zach's gonna do it.
Going on a bit, aren't they?
Come on, lads. I mean, they are great. I do love them. They are one of my favorite tag teams, but we all know where this is leading.
But why would they be introducing them?
Oh, no, it's setting up a feud, apparently. So there's another tease for them. But it's not happening. Oh, my God. When are we getting Gallows and Anderson? They've already been advertised. Like, this is... There's only like one... There's only one match left, I think, or a couple. Oh, there's a couple matches left. There's 2 matches.
Is there? I'm going to watch these promos and then I'm going to go to the toilet and have a quick comfort break, if that's okay.
I also need the loo, but I'll wait for you.
All right, lovely.
A comfort break?
Yes.
Hey, it's Rich Swann. You remember Rich Swann from the Cruiserweight division?
Yes,
205?
I do. He's on crutches.
When you say a comfort break, how long are you going to be?
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
I mean, that's... Oh, okay, fine.
No, well, I'll be fine. How long will you be going to toilet?
I mean, probably not more than 5 minutes.
No? Well, I'm going for a crap, all right?
Okay,
let's
fine.
talk about the wrestling. Jack says, whoop, whoop, too sweet. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Thanks, dude. Well, it didn't happen, so...
Is the talking overdubbed? It slightly looks it. Haha, maybe it's just my stream. Is the talking overdubbed? Why are we a bit behind on the... I don't know, man, because I can't hear it.
We probably are. We're probably a little bit behind. I think there's a lot of stuff going on for us on a technological level. So
yes, it's not as easy doing this as it is on Thingy, but it should be a bit easier tomorrow night because of the network. To be honest with you.
Okay.
So sorry about that, Zach. Right?
So we have Deonna Purrazzo's debut.
It's not a debut.
No, the highlights. The highlights.
Oh, right. In that case, I'm going to go to the toilet from now. Okay.
Go on then.
Thank you. Have a good one. I'll leave you with what did Jack call it? I'm going to get a beer as well, man. Do you want a beer?
Yeah, I'd love a beer, mate. Yeah.
Have you got any beers?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I actually have. There was a bottle of Jack Daniels somewhere.
Oh, Zach means Heat's Impact as opposed to us. That's good. At least our stream's all good.
That's good. It's nice practice.
I mean, we couldn't do much about it if it was anyway, but hey ho. Groovy. Right, I'll see you in a minute, my friend.
Nice. Jack says enjoy your poo. He can't hear us anymore. All right, guys. Time to get naked. No, I'm not going to get naked. Okay, cool. So, don't know where you guys are with your stream, but we're at the Deonna Purrazzo title match. What does everybody think of Deonna Purrazzo and her career in NXT and WWE? Anthony says that she was on NXT UK for a bit as well. Probably one of the more underwhelming debuts for Impact. I mean, I suppose she had to go somewhere, and she's very talented. But yeah, I didn't get to watch too much of her stuff. So what do you guys think? We'll see what happens, I guess. I know she's incredibly technically gifted. Jordan Rain is really cool. Obviously, a lot of talent. Sexy party, yeah, Jack. This is what happens when Anthony never leaves me alone on the stream. This is why, because I'll just be like, showing my nipples. Not seeing much either. Was surprised she didn't go to AEW. Yeah, me too. A lot of people thought she was going to go to AEW, man. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, obviously, if Impact needs exposure, and obviously AEW and WB have the monopoly. So, but it's good to see Deonna Purrazzo there. Heath Slater we've seen tonight. So hopefully, Impact will have a little bit of a resurgence off the back of this. I'm not sure whether the matches have been the quality and the hype that it deserved. I think the hype has come from Gallows and Anderson and the potential of other people. I don't think that the main event is going to be anybody groundbreaking either. I think it'll be either Eric Young or James Storm. Eric Young, of course, just left WWE. James Storm just left NWA. You know, a lot of people saying EC3, but he did a recent interview with a wrestling outlet, a popular wrestling outlet, and basically buried Impact. Yeah, I'd be interested in that too, man. Actually, yeah, Zach. Maybe for the news we should look into that and see what the budget is. So Jordan Grace is supposed to be the heel here, but she's smiling away like a big face. But anyway, yeah, I'd be interested. That's a really interesting question. I'm tempted to Google it, but I'll just sound like I'm typing, which I will be typing, but it'll just make a noise on your side. So we'll put that off, and we'll have a little debate on it when we do our news. I've just noticed Jordan Reigns' nickname is Big Mama Pump, because I guess that's a reference to Scott Steiner, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that. I've not really spent a great deal of time looking at Jordan Grace matches. We did have an opportunity to interview her a few weeks back, but unfortunately we couldn't make it happen. But hopefully we'll have another opportunity to do that. She had Sirens also. Oh yeah, cool. Nice one. You've probably got a better audio than us. Yeah, I'm interested, man. I'm interested to see how Deonna Purrazzo does, because she did bring some notoriety to Impact when she debuted, because she was one of the releases. Again, she seems like she's really, really technically gifted, really, really talented. So yeah, that'll be exciting. But I'm really keen to watch a Jordan Grace match properly. You know, hopefully you guys are as well. Thank you for sticking with us too. You know, appreciate it. You know, you don't have to be here at 3 a.m. UK time or wherever you are, so it means a lot. We've got up a couple of subscribers tonight as well, so thank you for your support, people that have subscribed. We really appreciate it. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. So yeah, Tessa. So do you think she's going to WWE? There's a lot of talk of her being. Yeah. That's wicked, man. I love that Scott Steiner promo. Anyway, yeah. So I'm happy someone who isn't Tessa gets a chance. Tessa Blanchard, of course. Do you think she's going to WWE? There's a lot of talk of her being at Evolution 2. The all women's pay-per-view that they are doing, and they did in the past, and they're going to do another one. Some people are saying that she goes straight up to Raw and SmackDown because they're lacking star power. Is that a good idea? And is it a good idea to have Tessa on the brand or on any brand because of the accusations, of course, against her? So that is your question for Zach before Anthony returns, or his arse returns. Oh, he's got his beers. He's got one for me as well, which is nice.
Hey.
Yeah, welcome back, dude.
Sorry, was I a noisy mother?
No, not at all, mate. Not at all. You were fine.
Sorry. And I've changed the channel by sitting on the remote because I'm awesome.
Have you got me? You got me on your TV, right?
Yeah, man. No, not you on your TV. I've got. Well, I had this on the TV, and I've lost it. So how do I get that back?
Amazing. Right, so Jordan Grace just done. That's how you do a suicide dive, Ken Shamrock. Jordan Grace just knocked out of the park. She's a world champ, good for SmackDown. Tessa Blanchard. Yeah, maybe she'd be good. You're talking about Tessa Blanchard, I'm sure. Yeah, it'd be good. Her versus Charlotte would be classy. It would. Sexy Anna.
They never used her in WWE. They should have done. I mean, she was in NXT UK for a while.
No, we're talking about Tessa. So we had a brief discussion.
Tessa Blanchard. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
It's just the comments. That's all, dude.
That's all good.
We've been putting over Deonna Purrazzo. The fact that it brought a lot of notoriety to TNA. I wasn't super familiar with her. I mentioned that you talked about her being in NXT UK.
She had like 2 matches.
Yeah.
2 matches. She had a brief. Had a really good match with Toni Storm, I think.
Nice. So I mean, there's obviously a lot of potential there for development of a profile in Impact. And obviously, Impact still has money. Me and Zach were debating the money and how that kind of matches up between sort of AEW and WWE and Impact, and how much money Impact has to spend versus some of these other companies. Obviously, they do have some money because they wouldn't have been able to afford Deonna, Gallows, Heath Slater. Have you got us back, dude, yet?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
That's all right.
Wrenching her arm against the bottom rope.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys chatted loads while I was away. Thank you for keeping Dom busy.
That's cool, man. It's fun. As I was saying, we appreciate everyone's support. We nearly had a sexy Dom party because I nearly took my clothes off, but I didn't.
Sexy ant party.
So now Jack wants a sexy ant party.
This is about all you're getting. I've got a cup of tea.
You got a cup of tea?
Well,
you got a beer. You got 2 beers.
I've got a cup of tea. I've got a refillable cup of tea, Dom.
Nice.
It's 3:05 in the morning.
It is, man. It is. Thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah, man. It's Gabby still with us as well.
We're not far off the end. I think this is the second to last match. Quite impressed with Jordan Gray so far. She did a mean suicide dive.
Have you enjoyed this pay-per-view?
I think there's a lot of comments on Twitter, a lot of stuff saying that there was a lot of hype that came out of, Gallows and Anderson announcing they were joining, the speculation, I think, from the main event and the promo. Of course, that promo got a lot of attention, with the teasers and stuff. Various, could have been any WWE talent or that had been released. So I think it's a lot of buzz. I think there was a lot of buzz. I don't think it's lived up to the buzz and which is one of the reasons I wanted to stream it, was to see, debuts and to see how TNA was doing.
It doesn't help that our stream crashed during Heath Slater's debut as well.
No, on a pay-per-view level, I wanted to see how TNA was matching up with some of the other companies, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy that we've done it.
Yeah, I'd say it feels like a decent episode of like NXT, but not like a takeover. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Is that
I think I think there'll be 2 or 3 takeaways from this. Obviously, the X Division title change, which was that's good enough. Obviously, Heath Slater debuting, and of course, when eventually, if ever, the Anderson and Gallows come in. Which they are supposed to, because they did a video saying they were going to be there. Yeah,
I mean, they're not going to be now though. What place can they come in now? They're not going to.
They are saying they are. They did say they were coming.
But
so unless
they're
something,
not, are they? I mean, how are they?
Well, unless something has happened backstage, because they literally did a promo today saying that they were going to be at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, but it might just be them putting it. It might just be them. Impact hasn't announced them initially. They've not made a debut. They've not come on. It might just be them just.
Impact has announced them on the YouTube page. There is a video. Yeah, that's what the video was.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's building up false anticipation then.
I mean, yeah.
Unless they come out and absolutely like magic killer Deonna Purrazzo, which I'd be down for. She could sell well.
Yeah,
really good little wrestler, Deonna Purrazzo.
So Zach says, shaping up as a fairly average pay-per-view. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Do you think it was for the pay-per-view buys? Probably. It's not as much of a slog of sitting through the tapings of NXT UK in a weird order. Yeah. So Zach, funnily enough, was it the night before in the whole tapings that we were?
I went to both, but you went to one, didn't you?
Yeah. So Zach was there with you at one of them.
Oh, was he? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you start chanting weird things, and that always entertains me. Remember when Eddie Dennis come out and me and Ollie, because we was doing the reviews on NXT UK at the time, and sort of followed it quite religiously. We always said that Eddie Dennis looks like a Daddy Longlegs.
Oh yeah, so you started the Daddy Longlegs.
So he started a Daddy Longlegs chant, and he looked at us in the crowd, just confused. But I just had a drink. I got a bit drunk actually in the second night, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Good matches. Ilya Dragunov, very good.
Yeah, you got a lot of time for it. They've started up again now, but I think they're just doing kind of nostalgia stuff. I know, like they've done some matches with commentary and stuff where Ilya's been talking about some of his favorite matches and other people. Oh, it looks like this could be. So Jordan Grace has got down. Oh no. Okay, so Deanna's up.
You're behind again. Sorry, in front again.
Yeah. So Deanna's nearly got a hand down for 3. You know, the three drops, but she got up at 2.
I think it's just because my internet's so poor because I'm streaming all this as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Jordan has gone for a splash in the corner. Gone now to the outside.
Deonna Purrazzo's ring gear is beautiful, man.
It is, yeah, it is. The whole virtuoso gimmick is good too.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Vintage. Says on her buttocks. I'm so hoping WWE crowd is on with the Daddy Longlegs chant. Dude, I tried.
It says. You say it says vintage on Deonna Purrazzo's trucks?
Yeah, does it not?
It says virtuoso.
Oh, does it? Sorry, my stream's really stuttery.
Or virtuosa actually, because virtuoso is male.
Is it? Sorry, it looked like vintage to me.
Oh, that was sloppy.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, did you just get the neck, the drop on the neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sloppy.
Yeah.
Oh man, it would be great if they would resume with a chant for the Daddy Longlegs, but unfortunately Anthony would need to be there to enforce it.
I don't mind. Any time I watch a WWE event, I don't mind trying to start a Daddy Longlegs chant.
Daddy Longlegs.
Well, it's bizarre, isn't it? It's just a bizarre chant. And for me, it's like if you're a bit of a gangly wrestler.
Dude, we've had 2 subscribers today off the back of this. That's cool, isn't it?
What are we at? 244.
244.
244.
So that's cool.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sloppy as Niz Lopi. Niz Loppy?
Niz Loppy.
Who's that?
Isn't it a food? I could be really wrong here.
No.
Is that a food?
Don't type things.
Oh,
it's like bullets in my ear.
I know. It's a band. I didn't even know that.
There we go. Educating us. Thanks, Jack.
English folk duo. Is that right?
I mean, yeah.
JCB. They just talking about JCB.
Ah.
Oh man, I'm sorry about my musical noise there, Zach. You know, being in a touring band and working at a venue, mate. You know, more than me a lot of the time. How's the full for doing
Zach
that?
says, did you think it was for pay-per-view buys that they said about the debuts?
Could be, yeah.
Could be, man. If it is, that's a tactic that really stinks. Really stinks.
What a physical battle!
Jack says, yes, the JCB song. Remember HAA band from 2005?
I don't, but thank you for the education, brother.
The JCB song.
Yeah.
Her ring gear isn't very flattering, is it?
And not enough to become knockout champion here on.
This has been one of the best matches on the card, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
Apart from the sloppiness at times.
Yeah. Yeah, Deonna looks really good actually. She looks really fluid in the ring.
She is. She's a real talent. It's weird that WWE never used her. She was on the roster just doing nothing.
Now there's a lot of people in that position.
Indeed there is. I'm getting buzzes.
Yeah, Zach, I spoke to Chris earlier on. He's going to be doing some stuff in Hull as well for the venues here, so that's cool.
Cesaro of YWC. Oh, that's Kobe.
The Crescent is safe as well. That's good news, man. Right, yeah, good. The Crescent's obviously a legendary venue in York, so that's great news. Thanks for keeping me updated, dude. Alcohol makes this card better. I wish I had some, dude.
Well, I wish I did too, but I've just got a cup of tea.
He's lying to you. He's lying to you, man.
Oh, I'm creaking there.
Did you fart?
No, mate, it's my sofa. Did it sound like a fart?
Did sound like a fart.
Sorry, dude. No, it was just my sofa. I would admit to a fart.
Man, John Grace laying in the elbows. Jeepers.
Yeah, but it slowed down a little bit for a while then. It's a shame. Oh, Judas effect.
Oh, no pin. Okay, cool. Jaffa cakes. Yeah, man, I'd love some Jaffa cakes. I know.
Nice one, Kobe. I can see a resemblance to Cesaro actually, and that's a compliment, my friend. A compliment.
Oh, he's got the armbar in. Oh my God, is this it? Is this it? The armbar. That's got to be it.
Oh, it looks great. It looks vicious.
She's won. She's won. She's won. Yeah.
Wow. There we go.
Yeah. Nice news piece for Impact.
I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because you can go a lot of ways now with Deonna Purrazzo as champion that people haven't seen before, you know.
Yeah.
And that makes things interesting, doesn't it? So.
It does, yeah.
And she looks a bazillion bucks.
Mm.
The championship looks very nitro, though.
It does, but you know that's fine.
Yeah.
Nice one. Yeah, congratulations, Deonna. Josh Matthews, man, he's had a long career in Impact now.
Has he?
Good lad, yeah. Obviously, he used to be WWE, didn't he? He's had a long career with Impact. He's stuck with them. He looks like he's holding a DVD in his hand.
Is it? Has he got a VHS that he's selling?
Yeah, maybe they're gonna start
the best
selling.
of Josh Matthews.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's a Slammiversary DVD.
No way. No, it's not. Seriously.
DVD, yeah. It is
funny.
DVD, an empty case.
They're just taking the mick, aren't they?
I don't think so, mate.
What do they think they are? CZW. What are the ring trainers doing in the background? What are oh, they're cleaning the ring. I'd noticed them earlier, but I couldn't make out what they were doing. Cool. They were spraying down the ring because of obviously COVID.
We're into the last match, guys. Let's do this.
Kobe, you are underrated, and if you're watching, go give Kobe a bit of love on YouTube. Give him a subscribe.
Yeah, man.
He does some really good review videos, and he gets some great views, man. Some great views.
Yeah.
Your SmackDown video with the Undertaker did wonderfully. Like it's over 1,000 views. Good for you, man. The bottom line and Afterburn Sky One on a Saturday. Who has DVDs? I was hoping for VHSs, man. If it was VHSs, if it was Betamax, I'd be buying it, bro, baby.
So you can get a bit of background into Eddie Edwards here, Anthony. He's a lifer really for Impact. Been here for a long time. A lot of tag team champions, lots of world championships. Changed a lot. His image has changed a lot.
There hasn't been any blood at this pay-per-view.
There has, mate. Tommy Dreamer.
Was he bleeding?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't notice him bleeding. I noticed him in the promo bleeding, but not on the pay-per-view.
He's Austin. Me and him had a very, very decent phone call. He basically just put himself over for 20 minutes.
That's what people do in an interview, though.
No. He was like his ego. He's got such an ego on him. But he's got super talent. He's a super talent.
I'd love you to get in to interview MJF.
Oh yeah,
He would destroy you.
yeah. The Wolves, man. That's the tag team. Yeah, it's Eddie Edwards' tag team. Originally,
you've had some amazing interviews on the channel, man. You've had Drew McIntyre, Adam Maxted was great, Nick Aldis,
Thanks,
Joseph Connors.
thanks,
Is that Lance
man. Yeah,
Archer?
yeah. Well, no, that wasn't Lance Archer. No, that was Madman Fulton. He was one of the original members of Sanity.
Rings a bell.
There was originally four members of Sanity. So you had Eric Young, you had
There was 4 members for ages. You're saying there was 5 members.
5, yeah, sorry, yeah.
No, was it Alexander Wolf that took over him? Or, no, Killian Dane was the later one. I think he might have come in to replace Killian Dane.
Right, so here's all these. Okay, so these are all the people it could be. Sting's in there. Anderson. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this for?
To build up anticipation, man.
Yeah, but it's gonna be Eric Young, or like it's not gonna be anybody. You know, obviously Eric Young's huge in his own right. He's a successful guy. Obviously, same with James Storm, but it's not gonna be bloody Sting, is it?
No, but no.
Why would you put bloody Kurt Angle and Sting in there if it's not going to be either one of them? It's a bit, you know. I wonder what they're. I wonder. Like EC3 was like, I didn't sanction that. I didn't say they could do that. I wonder if
they own the rights to his image from when I was there.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, so. We can't destroy Dom. We can try.
Oh, thanks, dude. Right. It's never going to be Sting, mate. No, you're right. It's not going to be anybody. Like it will be. I'm calling Eric Young or.
And I'm calling EC3.
So Eric Young or James Storm for me. Who you guys got? Cena, he's already there, mate. Cena's already there.
Cena, jeez Louise, yeah.
Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder ever been Impact Champion?
No.
I suppose that's because they've said it's an Impact Champion, haven't they?
Yeah.
A former Impact Champion. Bully Ray or Kurt Angle? I mean, it'd be massive if it was, man. It'd be massive.
A lot of people say Bully Ray as well.
I remember reading an interview where Kurt was like done with wrestling, and it wasn't just him like talking WWE. It was just him saying, "Look, I wanted my last match to be with Cena." I think he said, but that was going to happen a year later because of the thing with Taker. I think at that WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And so he said, "I'll do the thing with Corbin then instead." You know, we was at pub watching that. You remember, Dom?
I do.
Talk about the ultimate underdog in this match. Trey finds himself here tonight with a chance to become world champion. While the odds might not be in Trey's favor,
yeah, he looks very similar to Lance Archer, doesn't he?
We'll see if Trey can pull it off. Massachusetts. It works! Alright, here we go. You ready? 5-time World Tag Team Champion, former X Division Champion, former World Champion.
Turn your volume down a bit, mate.
Will do, man. So Eddie Edwards is probably a lot of people's favourite to win this, depending on who the guy is. Obviously, he's got a lot of background as champion before. He's got a long career. He's an Impact original.
Who's it going to be? Who are you going to pop for, Dom?
I'd pop if it was Eric Young. I suppose he's my predicted guy.
You'd
yeah,
pop for anyone then.
I'd put. Well, no. I'd put like no. I wouldn't pop for James Storm. Let's see.
Building it up.
Let's see, guys.
Impact's big.
If it's Bully Ray, I'd pop as well.
I'd pop if it was Muslim, but I don't know about Eric Young. I just don't think he's done out since.
So that's Rich. So that's Rich Swann. Is that?
There you go. It's Rich Swann. Wow.
Well, he's already been. So he's an Impact guy.
Yeah, and
He's
he
not.
was
He's not.
injured, and he's come back, and that's the big surprise.
He's not a former champion, no. Well,
I thought he
he's
had
not.
won the
He's
Impact
not.
Championship.
No, he's never won the World Championship. This might be a swerve. It better be a swerve. I think it's a swerve.
Why better it be a swerve? What's wrong with Rich Swann?
I mean, he's a very talented dude, but how many people are in this? Have we missed
There's
something?
four. There's 4 people.
Right. Okay.
It's Rich Swann. The issue. I mean, that's. I get it, right? I get it. I get
Why?
the swerve.
He's not. Yeah, he's definitely not been a former world champion.
No one spoke about it. It's a swerve. I get it. But for the people that have bought the pay-per-view, excited at the fact of this recently, he is a released WWE wrestler.
Wait. Okay. Wait. Hang on. Here we go. Swerve.
Gonna be Eric Young, isn't it?
Eric Young. Sanity vibes. Get it. Eric Young. Yeah. Eric Young.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Hold it.
Yes, it is. He looks healthy.
He does look great. He looks amazing.
Back where he can do some work, man.
Still repping the Sanity vibe though. That's different for him in here because obviously he was like the Daniel Bryan of Impact. So he's still got the Sanity gimmick about him, which is.
What do you guys think about that in chat?
So I knew it was going to happen.
Apparently, Aces and Eights will reform with Bully Ray and Good Brothers. Kobe says. They may pull a Hogan at Bash at the Beach. The mystery man shows up in the last 5 minutes.
They could interfere at the end of this match, couldn't they? Yeah.
Jack says I predict EY, but he won't make me pop. Eric Young, yeah. Yeah, no, same here, man. Well, it's great. Good for him. And at least it didn't leave us with a Rich Swann, because people would have been really angry about that tomorrow. Rich Swann underwhelming, Jack says. Well, we've got Eric Young, which I don't know, is it more underwhelming or less? Rich Swann's in the match now as well.
It's now a 5-way.
Well, Kobe says instead of Bully Ray and Eric Young and Good Brothers as a stable, I'll go for that man. Zach says I hate Eric Young's voice. Yeah. What are you talking about? Did you like my Eric Young?
I did, mate.
Did that sound like Eric Young?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's like he's been. It's like nails. It's like he's got bees in his throat.
So who's winning this then? I think it's got to be Eric Young. For if they were going to have any news or anything written about it.
Well, you've got Deonna Purrazzo winning. You've got Heath Slater back. So
yeah,
maybe you don't want Eric Young to win because you want them to be your two.
Is that
headlines.
Your favourite moment, Heath Slater? Then, even though we missed it, most of it.
No, it's not at all. But I mean, what favourite moment? I've been underwhelmed. I'll be honest with you, Dom. But this match is looking better.
Yeah, I've been underwhelmed as well. But I wanted to try. I wanted to see what
Absolutely, man. And,
see what
I don't mind doing it every year. And it's been nice to have people in chat and stuff. And
I mean, to be fair to him, I've not seen Rich Swann in a full match since his WWE days. He's looking well.
Oh, Rich Swann was great, man.
Yeah, he's looking good.
He had loads of issues, didn't he, where he was arrested and stuff.
Yeah, I think yeah. It's interesting, actually, because, of course, Sanity Fulton was an original member of Sanity. So there you go. Nice little U-turn there, tie in. I wonder if Fulton and Eric Young will come to face here.
Well, he's not with him because he's not in the match, is he? Oh, is he being thrown
but
out?
No, he's Ace Austin's mate, isn't he? So he should have been thrown out. Excuse me, guys.
Yawning on a podcast,
mate. It's 3. It's 3:30.
It is.
Break.
Better to be Rich Swan than a poor goose.
That's right, buddy.
And he's gone. Oh.
Yeah, I think we're going to see something else at the end of this pay-per-view. We've got about half an hour left, I think, and I think there's going to be something more. I think this will go 15 minutes, and we'll see something else.
Who's the bigger deal for TNA, Eric Young or Heath Slater?
Heath Slater, 100%.
I would have thought so, because Heath's always been like a WWE lifer, hasn't he?
Yeah, and then people would have expected. I expected Eric Young because he's been a TNA lifer. And James Storm still has whatever relationship he does with NWA. So Eric Young didn't have anywhere else to go, I don't think.
I think 2021 is going to be a year of a lot of sharing of talent,
Yeah, I would agree.
I feel like a lot of these companies are going to benefit from a lot more talent shares than they ever have before. You're seeing it now, but I think a lot more so in the future, and not involving WWE, of course.
Yeah, like an AEW Impact cross promotion would be good.
No, AEW and New Japan would be good. That's the money. It benefit Impact, but like Impact Ring of Honor, Impact's NWA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Actually, I'm picking Ace Austin to win this. He would be the youngest Impact champion of all time if he won. He's 23.
Okay, mate. Oh. It's a cutter! What's another one? No.
Nope.
No. Zach says, is Ring of Honor still going in lockdown? I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so, man. They're doing some reruns. I think they're doing some, best of stuff like that.
Jack just fell asleep. Well, you don't have to apologize, man. But if you need to go to sleep, dude. It's entirely up to you.
Absolutely. Man. I quite like this Trey kid, by the way. His moveset's fantastic.
Oh, Eric Young's busted open. Yeah, I thought I was going to see some blood in this match.
Trey.
Eric Young bleeds quite easily, actually.
I'm going to say he looks better with his massive beard as well. Kind of miss his beard.
He hasn't had that for a while, has he?
No, not since he left WWE.
Well, yeah, not since he left Sanity. I think he'd lost.
No. He had it for a while.
I'm sure he was bald, but at the end, bald and shaven by the time he'd.
It was, by the time he'd ended WWE.
Yeah. Because you got to be when you're chasing after that 24/7 title, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Did he get a title reign?
I don't know. Does it matter?
No.
You know what I mean?
Eric Young. Let's find out.
Why? Who cares?
No.
Oh.
Yes, he held. Yes, he did. He held the 24/7 title once.
Who is the first ever 24/7 champion?
That was
Without looking. Get.
R-Truth, wasn't it?
No, incorrect. See if anyone in chat can give us the correct answer. At least I'm pretty sure it was anyway.
Right, I'm gonna go pee in my back garden. I'll
Just go to toilet, love.
It's all right. I'm gonna get some. I'll be back in a sec.
All right, love. It's only so
See
you
you
can
guys.
watch your screen at the same time.
What?
It's only so you can watch your screen at the same time.
Yeah, I was gonna try and watch it as well.
I know you was. I know you was. You do what you need to do, and I'm never having a barbecue in your house again. So Jack says R-Truth. Jack also says click. He must have accidentally fell on his keyboard there. Kobe says Titus. Yes, I believe it was Titus. Titus O'Neil. Jack says let's watch. Jack says, is he a bit hemophilic? I don't know. Zach says, with his scrotum-like head, indeed. If there was ever a head to describe as a scrotum that's currently bleeding, Eric Young would be that scrotum. Cool. I can't even tell you the name of these guys. Like, Dom's the person to comment on this. But like I say, we're going to do Extreme Rules tomorrow night. It'll be fun. Also, Garton's live tweeting, who I interviewed earlier today. That was released on the channel. Check it out. We've got Extreme Rules predictions out, so if you fancy watching that before joining us, hear what our thoughts are, where we think it's all going to be. Me and Dom think there's 4 different endings to the matches. We've disagreed on 4 of the matches. I went into it thinking we was going to agree on everything, and nope. It's been a decent match, but my stream is stuttering so bad. Oh, he's... Someone needs on to break up the pin. Oh, pal rabbit. The problem with that is the camera was telegraphing it all the way. It showed it, you know, he's up there waiting for the pin to happen. Come on, dudes. The R-Truth Rockstar Spud 24/7 title stuff was gold. Indeed, it was. Gronk did have it. Yes, Gronk did have it. I mean, does any? I mean, you'll know Gronk, but did anyone else, Jack? But does anyone else know Gronk? Before this? I suppose he's the biggest star in America. Let's raid Dom's kayfabe kitchen. I don't know if you can see how interesting in there, Jack. Bless him. He tries to. He just tidy the kitchen and stuff before he hates having to do this. Hey, I got a dinosaur, man. There's a dinosaur in the background. It's a bed cover. Best bedding ever. Yeah, he looks pretty cut up, Eric Young. Like a really badly bleeding scrotum right now. So him and Rich Swann, I suppose that's quite fresh. It's not something we would have seen in WWE or... I wonder how old Eric Young is now. He is getting on a little bit, isn't he? That's Rich Swann holding onto his crotch as he's getting up. I suppose this is an interesting matchup. Like I say, I think Eric Young is sort of the least exciting of a lot of the... Wow, that was cool. Least exciting of a lot of the reveals that it could have been, but, you know. Match has slowed down a bit now. They're not sort of doing them 5-way spots and stuff like that. We've actually started to focus on Swan and Eric Young for a little bit, which is cool. Jet says, my boy Gronk. Yeah, man, you're into your American football. Someone made R-Truth versus Drake Maverick match promo in the style of Rock versus Austin at Mania 17. I bet that's freaking hilarious, man.
Yeah, that sounds
Jack
good.
says he was on Family Guy. He also looks like a nightmare to live with. I love the fact that you judge everyone by how they'd be to live with.
I really did enjoy my way. Yes, thank you, Jack. It was very refreshing.
Have you washed your hands?
Yes, of course I have washed my hands.
Bullshit.
What do you mean?
Bullshit.
What do you mean?
You went for a piss in your garden.
No, I didn't. I went upstairs. You'll notice I went upstairs.
I couldn't see you because I different setup.
Of course, yeah. So no, I went upstairs.
Did you go to the lavatory, right?
Yeah, I actually went upstairs. So yeah, you want to raid my kitchen? Yeah, you can raid my kitchen, Jack. Of course you can. Have a look. What have I missed? I feel like I've missed some really exciting stuff. Okay, R-Truth stuff, some Gronk stuff.
Good Rich Young,
Rich
Swan, Eric Young. Oh, one beer and I ain't eaten today, I don't think.
Mate, that's pretty worrying.
Have I? Oh no, I had an omelette earlier.
All right.
Shit. Oh, excuse me. That'll be burnt to hell.
Wait, what? Have you been cooking something?
Yeah, before we started this podcast. You know when I had all them technical difficulties? I've left it in the oven. I mean, it's turned off, but that'll be crispy pasta.
Nice, man. Are you going to have it after this?
Our lass is going to kill me when she gets in from work. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go get it because I've got to show you on stream now, haven't I? Oh yeah, no, I'll wait until after this match and then I will show you my cremated pasta. Oh, man.
Are you disappointed now?
Am I disappointed? Dude.
We've not only had like a sort of subpar underwhelming pay-per-view, you've also baked the pasta.
The tea that I put in 4 hours ago now. God. Whoa!
Oh, whoa! Where's the timekeeper? Is she all right?
Well, I think that's the question, Dom.
She was there. Look. Oh no! Moved.
Oh, there wasn't one there. Social distance timekeeper.
Nice. Good. Yeah.
I suppose it is good. It is good. You're right.
Damien the dinosaur will eat it.
Damien.
Eric Young looks crazy, man. He looks nuts.
Why? What?
He looks nuts, doesn't he? Look at him. Look at him.
He looks old, man.
He's not that old, I don't think.
No, I think he is. I think you'd be surprised. Well, not surprised because he looks old.
And then hang on. All right, guess.
48.
Guess again.
45.
No, Eric Young is 40 years old.
Is he? He looks older than 40. Just gonna carry on making my cup of tea.
Yeah, Gallows and Anderson will do something in the show, Kobe. I think they're coming at the end. I think it's like some weird kind of faction. I think the Aces and Eights are going to come out and destroy everyone. The new Aces and Eights, featuring.
There's been a lot of Rich Swann and Eric Young in this match, man. A lot of it. I suppose it's an interesting matchup. Is a weapons allowed?
I believe that's a brand new back tattoo on Eric Young for anybody interested. He's never. I don't think he's ever had a back tattoo. So that's interesting. Yeah, he's only 40. Yeah.
Wow. I hope I look better than that at 40.
Mate, how old are you now? Is he just taken out? Is he just taken out? Oh, is we getting another one? Is he just taken out Rich Swann so Rich Swann can't compete?
Well, he's come back from injury, hasn't he? Rich Swann, which was obviously some sort of leg injury. Oh no! Oh,
Oh, he's got a crazy look in his eyes. Oh. Yeah, so Rich Swann is not competing. So what does that mean? What does that mean, guys?
what? He's not competing.
Oh, Eric Young's been eliminated. Oh, okay, so this is an elimination match.
We need to know this sort of stuff, man. He's been disqualified. So there's the two that went through the table.
Yeah, Eddie Edwards and Trey, was that? Did I miss that?
I think it was. I don't know who they are, dude. I don't know who they are. Here you go. Here's one of them. That's
Ace
crazy.
Austin. That's Ace Austin.
Was Rich Swann winning this?
No, Ace Austin is. He'd be the youngest champion in history if he did. So that's a story in itself. So that means Trey and Eddie Edwards got taken out with the table.
Jack says, don't remember him having it on Vinnie Mac Attack Shack. The tattoo, Eric Young's tattoo.
Yeah. So Rich Swann's gone.
Yeah, I mean, you got it right, didn't you, with Eric Young? I suppose you sometimes with wrestling, you've just got to think, what's the least inspiring thing that can happen?
Yeah.
And it'll probably be that.
I like Eric Young, but I don't like him enough to be like the main event after it's been, billed.
Hmm.
Names have never been my strong point. Names would be awful to live with.
Tea in a can, man. Yeah, it is tea in a can, my friend. And I will show you my actual tea as in dinner after this match. Oh dear, Dom, I'm dead. Sarah's gonna kill me.
Oh, mate. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
I made it vegetarian as well. I just tell it it's supposed to be crispy. He's got his card out.
Well, that's an interesting statistic. Apparently tonight was Eric Young's first pay-per-view match that wasn't a battle royal since his last TNA run.
Right. Well, yeah. There you go. Oh, you should tweet out the Austin interview you did tomorrow.
It will do, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what a main event he was. It's been alright.
I think he's winning.
Zach says, what a big moments without fans. It's always going to underwhelm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the biggest shock of the year is, for me so far, has been Matt Hardy when he made his AEW debut.
Yeah, that was great.
That was because they'd done it on the same night as Brody Lee, and so everyone expected Brody Lee, but no one expected the same night to be Matt Hardy.
Yeah, that was mass. That was great. I miss those days of surprise, which Jericho I still think is one of, if not the best WWE surprise quote unquote debut of all time. in WWE context. That was brilliant. I remember like losing my mind at that. Raven is the second one just because I'm a massive Raven fan. But yeah, like I miss those days where you could be surprised by stuff. You know, it doesn't happen now.
Dozen shots by Eddie. Oh! And Ace Austin's down on his knees.
AJ was good too, Isaac. Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Yeah, AJ was a good one. Very good one. That was one of the last good surprises.
I've just seen Eddie's custom shoes. That's cool. He's got like custom made
The
sneakers.
green ones, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 10-4, Dom.
Right. Come on, lads. I think Ace Austin's winning, and then Gallows and Anderson are going to come out and destroy someone with or without Bully Ray. Is what I would hope. That's what I would hope for.
Oh.
Yeah, Shane, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say AJ was better surprise. And AJ was after Shane.
Yeah. I was in America when that happened, watching the Royal Rumble. It was incredible.
With AJ, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
It's that was the year after the Shane Undertaker WrestleMania match, I think. I'm pretty certain. Oh.
That was the finisher, so he kicked out. Thanks, Kobe. Thanks, Kobe, for the.
AJ was at Rumble 2016. Shane was at February 2016. Really? So was WrestleMania?
Oh, he's done it.
Yeah.
He's done it, Eddie Edwards. He's an Impact lifer. I would have given it to Ace Austin because of the youth. So that was quite underwhelming, guys. I'm glad we've done it.
Yeah, but your talking points for the night is
Heath Slater.
Heath Slater, Eric Young, and Deonna Purrazzo, and Eddie Edwards.
Yeah.
To a point.
We do have 8 minutes left though, so there could be something else.
There could be, so I will stay on before I bring. As soon as it finishes, though, I am going to bring out my food from the oven, which was made at a point where we was trying to get ready for this podcast, which was 4 hours ago. Oh, he's coming to attack him. Eric Young going to come out face to face with him, do you reckon? Or is this Gallows and Anderson? I think it's very underwhelming use of Gallows and Anderson, though.
Yeah, it is,
If it is, but I mean, who knows? Yeah.
Unless Gallows and Anderson are going to save Eddie Edwards, yeah. But then it's a shot. I would have had them come in as heel if I was going to have them come in, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
oh wait, okay, you go. Yeah, the Good Brothers, here they are.
I don't think it's the best use of them though from this pay-per-view.
No. Oh, Gallows
he nearly fell over, didn't he? It's his debut! And he Titused all over the place.
We didn't quite fall, did he?
I know, but he tripped, did he? He tripped on a debut. Yeah, that guy I believe was in one of the WWE 2K games as part of Santa.
He was, yeah. Sawyer Fulton, he was known
Sawyer
as.
Fulton, that's it. Yeah, you're right. stunner.
I think they're going to get Eddie as well.
So again, you've got your next. You've got your next story for tomorrow. Still a bit underwhelming though.
Yeah.
I mean, just give them a match there, you know. But yeah. Whatever. Well, at least they're happy. They've got a deal where they can.
Gallows dropped the beer.
He just dropped the beer. That's correct. He tripped up. He's actually drunk. He's been drunk backstage. Welcome to TNA. He comes out. He trips up. He misses the beer. The Good Brothers IPA. Ace Austin got carried off.
Unless they're going to take him out in the last second, but I doubt it. What? What?
Whoa! Now, why have they done this? Turn it up, Dom.
Oh.
Yeah. He didn't say out. Whoa! Is that the right way to do it, though?
Actually, that was the coolest bit of the pay-per-view.
It was by far the coolest bit of the pay-per-view.
I'm also very disappointed. I'm very disappointed he's not going to AEW now, though. Really disappointed.
Yeah.
Like of all the people that I wanted to go to AEW, EC3 was at the top of my list.
There's some great matches right there.
And you should watch the video he did with with Sean Ross Sapp. He was really rough on TNA. So
yeah, but that's good keeping a surprise, you know.
Yeah.
Cool. AC3 is an Impact. Who knows where else it's going to be?
Eric Young is an Impact. Good Brothers are an Impact. Heath Slater. Actually, when you think about it like that, that's a pretty good get for Impact. All those guys.
Yeah, but I don't think it's been.
No, it's an underwhelming use of them.
Yeah,
I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see a couple of returns tomorrow of people that will let go. I think we're going to see Eric Rowan in that Swamp match.
Oh, I don't think you can get any of that.
Oh, I do. I 100% do. I think there'll be a few return. Well, maybe one. Well, maybe that'll be the return tomorrow. But yeah. I mean, going back tonight. I mean, it was nice to see Heath Slater. It was nice to see him having work. Nice to see Eric Young getting work. You know.
Yeah.
So,
but at the same time, it just feels. Excuse me, like the way that they delivered the surprises was apart from EC3, but you could have done him in that main event would have been so much better than Eric Young. I'm sorry.
Oh, absolutely, and then have Eric Young in a weird.
Exactly. You're exactly right, Dom. You're exactly right. As opposed to that, but I mean, it's interesting. You know, good for Impact, and I will get my pasta out in a minute. Let's have a look. AJ's was cool too. Mate, you're proper drunk. I'm really not that drunk. I've had one beer, but I haven't eaten. Last surprise return in WWE, I'd argue with Shane. Yeah. Although I'm biased, but Punk was cool. What, Punk on backstage?
Yeah, that was a good return. That was cool.
You reckon?
Yeah, I thought.
It's
cool.
an interesting one. It's because it wasn't really a wrestling return, was it?
Yeah.
Shane Hell in a Cell was WrestleMania 32, I think. Yeah, so I'm assuming that Jericho and AJ had that really crappy match at WrestleMania at 32. Titus World Side, I loved as the commentators just lost it. Yeah, it was hilarious, man. It's good to go back and watch. Yet by far, they kind of did too much in a small time at the end. Zach, I agree, man. What do you think, Dom? Too much at the end. It's like
yeah. I think they tried to fit in too much at the end, but you know, they could. Like I say, they waited till the end and blew their load. But
who's the biggest return there?
EC3.
But why? Because I don't know. Then why didn't they do something? Bizarre. Great. All those guys will languish. No, I agree with Zach. I think that way too much at the end, man. Way too much at the end.
I think EC3 is Impact's answer to John Cena. I think he has to go back there and he'll legitimize it again, or help to anyway. But I'm disappointed.
Then use him. Use him.
I'm disappointed if you like. He was very, very, very like. There was a lot of AEW references. He's been very vocal about how he doesn't want to go and retread old ground. He's done everything he could possibly do in Impact, and that's what's the most disappointing thing about tonight. Is not the fact I've just spent 3 hours watching this. It's the fact that at the end of it, the very end of it, I'd rather have not had EC3 and him show up and just leave tonight as that was okay. It was all right. It was passable. But I'm most disappointed that EC3 has made the choice to go to Impact.
Really? Well, just because you think he's done everything that he can already do, and
yeah.
I mean, he's certainly got a new vigor about him in terms of he really wants to sort of do something, and has sort of had this time in WWE where he's been sort of trodden on, really. So he certainly feels like he's got a sense of purpose. But you're right in terms of. I mean AEW, New Japan, the matches you could have at either of them would be more interesting than what Impact has for me.
I mean, he's going to face Eric Young, and he's faced Eric Young before. He's going to face Eddie Edwards. He's faced Eddie Edwards before. I mean, I don't know. There was too much at the end. There was too much at the end, but it was good to see Heath Slater.
Is your takeaway from this pay-per-view? Wonder if Dixie will come back. Does Zach?
Yeah, maybe, dude.
Maybe. Who knows? Great. All those guys will languish. Yeah, we're cool. Right, I'm gonna go get my pasta. Speak to the people. Tell them what we're doing tomorrow night, and tell them to come and join us.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're doing the watch along for a horror show tomorrow. Extreme Rules. We decided to do it. We appreciate any support. If you want to share the stream. And we want more subscribers, we want more support, so we really appreciate you being here. Great to hang out with some mates as well, Zach and Jack. So thanks for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow night. I guess I think that's kind of the plan. I'm gonna go sleep and rest up so we can do the car crash that is WWE television at the moment tomorrow. On this note, would I like to see Dixie Carter again? I probably would. I quite like Dixie Carter. Do you guys like Dixie Carter? What do you think? I'd like to see her back in Impact. Oh. She's only contributed to a documentary for WWE. I think it was the Sting documentary. I can't remember, but I'd like to see Dixie back in TNA. Of course, join us for tomorrow and more questions, more answers, more rubbish.
You reckon more people join us tomorrow or not?
I hope so. Hopefully you guys will join us again. We'll get more people involved. Like I say, share the stream, support us if you can. Tell people we're doing it. That's all we can ask, man.
Can you see that on screen?
So you're a bit behind. I'm a bit behind. Yeah, there you go. I can. Yeah.
That's my dry ass pasta, man.
I'd probably still eat that, to be honest.
I mean, I'm gonna have to because I ain't got out else. But I mean, that's been sat in the oven for 4 hours, just drying out. I don't do it because I'm on the sofa, but try it.
No,
I'm gonna try.
Man, yeah, you should try, man. Should try. Night, Zach, and also Jack. I keep thinking about how Jim Cornette hates her. Did you just put it on your head?
I put it above my head and it didn't come out. Sarah's gonna kill me.
What's it? Why were you supposed to cook that for the both of you?
Yeah, like I put it in the oven before, and then we had all that technical rubbish, and I was rushing around. I was like, I'll eat it before we do the podcast. I'll be good. I won't be as drunk on podcast, you know. It'd be great. And it goes, oh, it's that. It made a noise when I put it above my head that time, and I got scared.
Yeah, don't keep doing it.
Zach, thanks so much for joining us, dude.
It's fine.
Zach and Jack attack.
The Jack Zach attack.
Hopefully you join us tomorrow. Jack says, "Oh, and I want you alive." I mean, I might choke on it, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Sarah's gonna be like, "Why? This tastes crap," and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I just followed what it said on the instructions of."
Oh man. We'll see what happens. Let me know.
I'm dead.
You can talk about it. You can talk about it, Kaya. You can talk about it tomorrow night and let everyone know. Let Jack and Zach, if they come back, to.
Well, thankfully there's no video evidence, so it's all good. Sign us off, Dom.
Yeah, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night. For Anthony, EC3, Heath Slater, everybody else. Well, yeah, mainly just for me and Anthony. We're gonna go to sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Give me a hole.
Yeah. As if you had to say everybody to just me. I mean, I know what I'm doing.
Well, no, Jack knows too. Jack knows.
He's not sat at home doing it at home.
I bet he is.
No, he's not. He's not just going, oh, give me a hole, yeah. It'll wake everyone up. The cats are fast asleep. Jesus.
This is Broken Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Give Me a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast.